Check, check, check. Can you hear me, chat? We're gonna be going live in a little bit. Chat. Oh, chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's, I want to slowly make the music a little bit slower. Hey, hello, everybody. Hello. It is me. It's just me today, guys. I don't know where the other ops are. I know some of them are playing D&D. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I want to talk about the fucking Impractical Jokers guy. I said it earlier, and then I saw Diesel was streaming. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be around for a little bit. So let me go on after. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Op Block, your one-stop shop for everything drama, culture, and news on the internet with a little bit of research. I'm your host, FalGEXE, and joining me today is just me. There's nobody else here, chat. I was always the only one. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. But the loneliest number is the number. Yes, Leia is right behind me. She is pooped after a long day in the car. We had to pick up Grandma and Grandpa. Yes, there is nobody to stop me singing today, chat. I cannot be contained. It's over. It's over, chat. Nobody can stop me from singing. But yes, chat. I had to pick up the old grandparents up from the airport. So that was pretty much my day. I did a lot of stuff. Hello, babe. Thank you. Have fun, Pookie. Thank you. It's cloudy in two places at once. Unfortunately, Cloudy isn't here. In Diesel's chat, yes. But no, it was a day. I was just doing some cleaning and shit like that. Today's usually my day off. I usually have like school and stuff, so not too big of a busy day. you know, just keeping tabs with everything that's going on in the internet. The I'm Alex's that continues to keep going. What do you mean we're getting copyrights? Listen, the NFL did not copyright strike the last video. If you missed our I'm Alex coverage, you can go and watch that. Or you can watch FPS Diesel over on his channel, do his Diesel IRL. The man knew him personally. Again, I said this before, and I'll say it again. I'll hate that motherfucker till the day I die, and I will call him a fat fuck every day. I give zero fucks. I have zero chill about that. But you know, that's what we do here at the Op Block. You know, the dog is... Okay, well, it's a good thing that the microphone is covering the dog. Yeah, I know Diesel is covering like the cataclysm stuff too. Also, Louis McClung weighed in on it, chat. I think I showed the clip yesterday where like he's so fucking close to just being like, hey yo, Cataclysm threw me under the fucking bus, but he just won't say it. And it's so infuriating. Did I send Diesel that clip? I'm pretty sure I did. If he hasn't already watched it, because it's one of the funniest fucking things. It's just like hilarious that he like. I will say this: I watched Lewis's coverage. It's very balanced. Again, there's some things with him I disagree with, but overall, I think he mentioned it in stream. Okay, I think he did a pretty good job. I know people are like, oh, but he responded so quickly. I mean, the I'm Alex stuff is very well documented at this point. Like shit, I found a video with all the shit that Alice accused him of, where it's the racism posting, the threatening her with violence multiple times, an act of perceived violence because we can't really see what's going on. You know, so it is very interesting. I do think Lewis took a fair and balanced approach. Not necessarily both siding, though a little bit, but just be like, hey, some of the things that she did was probably incorrect when it came to potential reactive abuse or mutual abuse, however you want to look at it. I know people feel different ways about certain different things, but, you know, that's just kind of how it is. But chat, I got to drink a little bit. This stream is not sponsored, but it is brought to you by some blackberry iced tea that Cloudy left at my place. Love you, honey. Thank you for purchasing it so I may consume it. But chat, more importantly, we're going to go over some like crazy allegations that's like started on TikTok and went all over the places, all over the internet. Fabulous Cup. Thank you. An ex bought this for me. Went on a date a couple times with a girl, and she just bought this for me after our first date. Super appreciated. I feel bad. Man, we never like. I feel bad. Like we didn't stay along long enough to like for me to get her something in return. I can't control that. Yeah, it was after one date, which is, you know, I should have known, but you know, life happens. I can't put the cup down. I'm thirsty. Also, I gotta remind myself to put you guys over here, this hand, because you guys are technically over here on my screen, but I do it for continuity's sake on this side, because you guys will always be on that side. If any of the Impractical Jokers were going to be sex pests, it's going to be Joe. He's got the physiognomy for it. Listen. Yeah, at least I got the water bottle out of it. I'll say this. The Joe Gatto stuff is very interesting. I really look at the Joe Gatto stuff very similarly to a lot of the Harry Sisson stuff, where there are certain allegations that, if I'm being very honest, are very, very bizarre and feels like some people want their agency just ripped from them. Other people want to capitalize on someone's potential traumatic experience, and then there's a third person that I don't know what the fuck is happening with. But chat, let's go right to the screen. And remember, chat, before we go, you know what, I'll just go to the camera watch. Oh, yep, there's the music. Chat, before we begin, I want to remind you, we do have a goal on the screen. If we reach 5 super chats of $5 or more, that pupper behind me gets a treat. You guys know what to do. All right, so I have the People magazine article. We're going to kind of go from there, and we'll go over. So this happened over the weekend. I kind of kept tabs with it a little bit. There are weird things. I'm going to be very honest about it. There are weird parts of this. I don't know what this shirt is. Is this like a fucking I Stand With Women shirt? That would be actually hilarious. Is this? That would be fucking crazy. So, former Impractical Joker star Joe Gatto accused of sexually assaulting TikToker when she was 19. Very important to note, she is, from what we understand, when she met Joe at the time, she was 19. I want to make that very apparent right now, just because, hey, sleep token tickets, taking donations, based. That's fucking based, Black. Very based. So, let's see. TikTok user Juicy B posted a series of videos on the platform alleging the comic sexually abused her in September 2023. We will get to all of the TikToks that she's had. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to go places. Yeah, I have to say this. At least it wasn't a minor is a phrase I don't want to fucking say out loud, but I guess I fucking have to. Which is obnoxious to begin with. And yes, there's going to be like 1,000 people ads. Because if I put ad blocker on this shit, it's going to explode it. Still weird as fuck given the age gap. We'll get there. Listen, age gap discourse is very interesting. Because I do think that sometimes what gets lost in that conversation is younger people can just off rip find older people attractive. And it's not necessarily, like, we always put the onus on the older person, which is 100%, listen, in certain regards where people are, Leonardo DiCaprio, constantly looking for young women. Joe Gatto was also clearly looking for young women. We will get there. I swear we will get there. But I do think that there's a level of responsibility that young adults take, and they choose... they choose to go after older persons. You're going to hear the term power dynamic be thrown around a lot. I'm going to tell you right now, all of this shit happened. Like, these were consensual conversations that were happening outside of shows as well. We will get to it. It gets very weird. No, it's not reverse grooming. Also, you're going to hear a lot of charged language. I'm going to try to break it down the best I can. I'm doing a lot of preamble because there's just a lot to this story that you really have to discuss and look at. Lanny, age gaps can be weird, but it doesn't mean it's grooming. More people on the internet should learn the difference. Yeah, a lot of people are accusing him of grooming. When it comes to adults being groomed, specifically, like when we look at cult scenarios and stuff like that, this was, I'm going to be off rip, was not a case of him isolating them over a period of time and like indoctrinating them, things like that. When we talk about power dynamic and celebrity, I'm going to be honest, groupies exist, things like that. He was not in a position where he was a position of authority, be it a job, be it her career from what we understand, or anything like that. I personally would couch the power dynamic far away from this. Joe Gatto was the wife guy of the Impractical Jokers. I'll be very real. So was the bald guy. The bald guy was also a wife guy. So I'm not entirely sure which one was more of a wife guy. I have watched Impractical Jokers. But we'll get to it. We'll kind of break down, because that power dynamic is going to be thrown around a lot. And I do want to break down how the allegations start to foray over a period of time. Former Practical Joker star Joe Gatto is facing allegations of sexually assaulting a 19-year-old woman. Oh my God, Diesel IRL! Holy shit! I didn't think that there would be a raid! Oh my God, Diesel! Thank you so much! It's so... Hello, Diesel Raiders! Hello! And to the Malcolm and the goddamn Malcolm people that stayed around, thank you guys for staying in the Diesel stream. Hope you guys have fucking fun over here. Thirst Trap Raid? God damn it, Saint. What the fuck do you mean Thirst Trap Raid, you motherfucker? Hey, Midge-matic for the 1 month.
Midge-matic became a member.
My door is glowing,
Midge-matic celebrates 1 month of membership. Daddy says hi.
You
red heart emoji.
Hello. Yes, everybody, if this is your first time here, I'm one of the members of the Op Block. We are some of Diesel's mods, his research team, all those kind of things. My name is Falgi. This is our channel. Let's have some fun. So we're going to be going over the Joe Gatto allegations. I have a lot of the TikToks here. Some of them I don't have. I struggled finding them. We will try to go over everything as much as we can. Sorry, Leia, I spent all my money on bricks. It's fine. I have a dog. If this is your first time on the stream, I have a dog. She's looking at you, chat, because if you reach 5 super chats of 5 or more, she gets a treat. And she knows. Metalman87 for the 2. Thank you so much.
I come for the mustache.
Thank you. I do try with the mustache. I know everyone has D&D except for me, so I'm going to be doing this on my own. I gotta sneeze, chat. Thank you very much. All right. On Thursday, March 20th, TikTok video user Juzubi said, I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I swear to God, that's how she starts it. And I have to say it that way. I fucking hear it in my head. In a separate TikTok video, she detailed how she met the comedian while he was performing in Milwaukee in September 2023. She began the video explaining that she, her sister, and her mother saw Gatto at a restaurant during brunch and asked to take a photo. Midge-matic with a 4.99. Thank you.
Bless
thank
you.
Thank you. I tried not to blow my nose and all the other stuff off screen or off the video. She revealed later that day she messaged Gatto, now 48, via Instagram in hopes of receiving a free ticket to his show. Okay, gonna be honest. She messaged him first. Doesn't excuse anything that happened, but he did not go out of his way to message her. A timeline does need to be set. She messaged him, hoping to get a free ticket. We will talk about why that is relevant so much later. He then gifted her 2 tickets and meet and greet tickets to his Milwaukee show at the PEST Theater. Per his calendar, Gatto was in Milwaukee, September 8th, 2023. Why are you giving him credit? We'll get there. We will kind of get there. Because there are inconsistencies and leaps of logic in this story. I do not want to spoil everything, but we'll kind of get there. After the show, the TikToker, who attended the show alone, took a photo with him at the event and then returned home, claiming she was speaking with her roommate. They were drinking, and she was messaging Gatto via direct Instagram messages.
All right, Joe. Now cheat on your wife with a 19-year-old.
Yes, yeah. Let's keep it very honest. Joe is a fucking scumbag. I want to point out that due to reports, or alleged reports, No, it's not Italian solidarity, motherfuckers. Alleged reports show that Gatto and his wife had been separated, and allegedly this happens a week after they get back together. A week after they get back together, he fucking cheats on her. And it ain't the only time he's fucking tried to cheat. From what we know. Or what is being alleged. Again, Gatto is a scummy motherfucker. But is he a sexual predator is the question at hand. Because those are the allegations that are being levied at him. Is Joe Gatto a sexual predator? We'll have to listen to a lot of the things. So, some of that preamble, we'll get right into some of her TikTok videos. I don't want to take away from her TikTok video. So, let's see. She posted this 4 days ago.
There's a lot of people here.
God, there's fucking TikTok in this shit. So, this is like her vague posting, one of her first vague posts. Allegedly, she said she's been posting for it for over a year. I don't see it for over a year. I could be incorrect, though. But I don't see a lot of the Joe Gatto posting and shit. You know. I don't see it. But it is what it is. Listen, I'm going to be real, chat. I've only found some of them. I'm going to need your help grabbing them all. Oh, God. Oh, God. I did not want to click on that one. Christ. But okay. Let's go to some of the texts with Joe Gatto, the comedian. So this is when she met Mr. Gatto. And so she messages him with the picture. Crazy to see you in Milwaukee. Sorry for interrupting your breakfast. It was so nice. Gonna try to get tickets for your show tonight. Awesome to meet you. For sure, come. It'll be fun. Just brought 2 tickets. Now I have to find someone to come with me. Haha. I can't wait. Awesome. Gatto goes on to say, I'll leave 2 meet and greet passes for you at the boss office under your name so you can come to the back and say hello. Have fun. How old are these people? So the young lady in question is 19 when she meets him. He is 47. Again, we'll get there, chat. She says, thanks so much. I couldn't wish for a better first comedy show. Excited. I will say this. I do find it personally a little weird that she's messaging him. I get it. Like, oh, again, like, hey, I'm getting tickets to your show. So great meeting you. Also, very weird for this guy to just be managing his own socials. I don't know a lot of, like, famous people. Yeah, at least she's 19. I know. I hate this. I hate the universe we live in where I have to fucking preface that now. But yeah, at least she's over the age of consent. The bar is in hell for real. So here's the performance. He goes on to say, so happy you loved it. I'm so sorry to make you cry. No worries. All good tears. Anyway, haha. Okay, good. You look great in the picture. So that's good. Thank you. I think you're the star of the picture, though. What is the song? I don't fucking know. I hope I don't get fucking dinged for the song. Thank you. He says, debatable. The story implies agree with me. Glad I'm giving you the street cred, he goes on to say. She says, I'd rather have real friends than street cred anyway. Just gotta show off what people missed. I'm not gonna lie. This is a weird way to talk to him. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Am I, like, am I weird? Is this fucking weird? Is this a weird way to talk to somebody? Like, am I off? Like, I don't get it. This looks like flirting. It does. It really fucking does. And it's really fucking strange. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to be very kind about it and a little vague posting, but it looks like flirting. Let's see. Okay, good. You look great in the photo. Fuck yes. What a day, Gatto says to say. Fuck yes. Hope the rest of your night is equally epic. Just drinking and hanging out. Hope yours is too. Smiley face. It's important to note that she is 19 and cannot legally drink. I know that that's a nitpick. People underage drink all the time. Fuck, I did it when I was a kid. But it's... Why are you telling this man? Why are you also... She's 19, where her parents, do they know she's texting a 47-year-old man? Her mom was sitting next to her at the show. Very interesting. And so those are the rest of those texts for that interaction. Yeah, she's in... Oh my god, she's a Scotty! Where's Q when you need him? She's a fucking Scotty. My brother has a fake ID. Yeah, listen, it's fine. I don't personally give a fuck. She's, I guess, at college or something. She could do that. Starstruck as hell is a word I would use. Now, apparently, she goes on to say this. She says, yes, he did SA me. Yes, he did just gotten back together with his wife. I'm so sorry if you guys don't want to hear it, but she shows her bare ass and a picture of what we presume is his teeth. Again, the story isn't even fully there yet. We haven't even gotten to the story part yet. All this was posted before the story chat. But let's hear her out.
I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm so sorry I was at work and I didn't think that shit was gonna blow up. I've literally been posting about this shit for over a year. And I've been DMing celebrities, other people, like trying to get my story out there. And one goddamn little TikTok that follows this little trend about a celebrity, then it fucking blows up. And you guys don't believe me. Why do you think I was...
Okay. I will say this. A little hot off the presses. I get she's allowed to be upset. But goddamn did she fucking pop off. We'll get there, chat. Remember chat. We listen to stories, we think critically, but we don't just we just don't not believe somebody just because they are coming off abrasively. Remember that.
Yeah, I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm sorry if you don't want to believe it, but the people you idolize are not always going to be good. They're going to do shitty things, and they're going to take advantage of people because of that. Like, I'm not saying it was...
So are we not going to show proof in this video? Now, I know there's a video where she goes on to explain more, but what the fuck is happening? Where the fuck is the proof? We've seen messages, but how do we know that you got there? By the end of the messages, you two separate. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? I would like again, like I'm not like saying like this didn't happen, but how do we know you got to his hotel room? Which we do know she got there, but it's like, why aren't you showing? People don't understand what the fuck you're saying.
And I think some of it was my fault. I don't fucking know how this shit works, but I just posted the proof.
You posted your ass bruised and said it was him. We can't confirm if that was the same date. You also posted DMs with him that are really uncomfortable. Like, you know what I mean? This is like, it's a very weird and uncomfortable way of going about this, and just off rip saying, hey, he assaulted me. Hey, your hero sucks. Who, again, who the fuck is idolizing Joe Gatto of all fucking people? Yeah, the what do you mean I don't know how this shit works is really crazy. Also, like, the comments are like, listen, why are you mad at us? Just go to the police. She proved that she talked to Joe Gatto and met with him. Like, that's it. She does have more proof, if I remember correctly. I remember there's like a third video. Here's the one of the third. This is the actual story time video, chat. This video is like 10 minutes. So you saw that video. And she's like, I showed you guys the proof. What proof? We didn't see anything. We didn't go anywhere. So at this point, like, I'm listening and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Also, she's saying she messaged other celebrities. Can we see those messages? Did you message the other cast of the Impractical Jokers? Did you message other people? This is like, it gets really weird very quickly.
You guys ready?
How do I speed these up?
How
do I speed these up, chat? I don't know how to speed these up. Show captions unsupported. Okay, I guess not, chat.
people like to make assumptions about things, and rightfully so, since I didn't post a lot of information out there.
Remember that time she yelled at you, the viewer, because like I posted everything. Why the fuck are you? Why are you mad? Again, I don't disbelieve her that they had a sexual encounter. Fun fact, he's confirmed it. But like, it's really, this is weird.
I just kind of posted some statements, and that can lead to a lot of false information. So I wanted to come out here and share my story right out flat and how it is, and finally get it out there, because I didn't know how to or if it would ever gain attention, and now I have some, so here's my time to shine. Here we go. My first interaction with this man was at brunch with my mom and my sister, and we were all fangirling. We were like, no fucking way. Literally, look. Couldn't believe it. And nobody else really recognized him, so of course we went up and we asked for a picture.
Okay, so their original interaction was at brunch. They are fangirling about him, and they said, "Oh, okay, let's try to talk to him. Let's try to go there." Okay. Chat, how do I fucking speed up these videos? You see what happens when I'm not with anybody? I don't know how to speed up TikTok's chat. It's terrible here. It's terrible. Oh, boy.
Sure, because nobody else was, so of course we're gonna be those annoying bitches. So yeah, we went up, we took pictures. Here's me. Here's my sister. My sister is a way bigger fan than me. I'm literally only an Impractical Joker.
Video details. God damn it, chat. Chat, I fucked it up. Chat, now. Chat, what did I do? What did I do? No, chat, what the fuck did I do? All right. We're gonna get back to the sister.
Picture, because I used to watch it every single night before bed.
All right, they watch the show a lot.
Sometimes in her room, and we would watch it every single time. And when we lived together, she would have it on 24/7. 24/7. That's all that lady watched. Anyway, that's kind of like an important thing. So while we were over there taking pictures with him, he had asked us if we were going to his comedy show that night. We knew nothing about said comedy show, but we would have gone together. My sister used to live here.
Wait, when your mouse is over the TikTok you're watching, hold your mouse button down. Now speed up the video ×2. What? Chat, I don't see that. What the fuck do you mean?
That night she couldn't go. So
no, I don't see that.
Or else, whatever, she had plans that night, she couldn't go.
Oh,
so
fuck me. We'll just do it in real time.
To go with a friend.
Play
those
the
are
video
hard to
and hold
find,
down
so I
left
couldn't
click.
find a friend to
Okay, play the
go
video.
with me. So
I'm
I
holding
had
down left
messaged,
click.
said, said sir because he had liked my Instagram story.
Click and hold for. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to fucking do this. Oh no!
And whatnot.
No, it's
so
not
I was like,
working.
okay, maybe I can get some free tickets.
It's not working. Do I need to jump in for shitty technical? It's fine. It's fine. Chat, remember, if you donate, maybe I'll learn how to fucking do things here.
It's because, I don't know. I've never met a celebrity before. This is literally the first celebrity I've ever met in my life. And it low-key worked. Here's my
Hey,
Instagram
star with
story.
the 5
Here's the
gifted. Why did it not pop? There we go.
Grimoire Riley became a member.
Oh my god, thank you so much, everybody. This is why Falgi never streams alone. Fuckers, I'm the one who runs this stream. What do you mean?
Akato became a member.
Oh my god, thank you everybody for becoming members, chat. I'm the one that runs these streams. Also, it should just be a fucking option somewhere. I shouldn't have to fucking weirdo click shit.
Obnoxious Title became a member.
You have to move while holding down the button? What?
Top Tomato became a
What
member.
the fuck
Text I
does
sent
that
him,
mean?
Like, crazy to meet you.
I'm
Gonna try and get
holding the
tickets to your
button
show.
down, chat!
Awesome to meet you. For sure, come. It'll be fun. Got tickets.
Oh my god.
Netherless became a member.
I need graphics acceleration. Fuck off. Thank you so much. TikTok tweet 2 speed. 2 times speed like it's an Easter egg. I know. It's alright.
Trying to find someone to come. Awesome. I'll leave 2 meet and greet passes for you at the box office under your name so you can come back and say hello.
Okay,
Have fun.
this is stuff we read.
So does that mean I have free tickets? That's cool. I don't know if that did or not. Like, I literally didn't know what to do in this situation. I didn't know. That's later in the story. Anyway.
What are you saying? 3 dots. It's just captions, auto score report. What is she actually saying? It's like, oh, he gave me free tickets? That's weird. I don't know how to react to this. I met this guy and he's giving me meet and greet passes because we met. We met in a fucking whatever the fuck diner, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I don't understand. Oh shit, that's right. You're on TikTok desktop. You're fucked. Thanks, chat. But I'm saying, like, what is she fucking saying? She got free meet and greet passes, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Can't keep a straight story.
I mean, we'll get there. There's parts that get weird. I will say that.
So that all happens. I'm like getting the tickets, whatnot, planning to go to the show. I do go to the show. And if you look on my TikTok, you can find the video of it. I just don't want to insert it again. But it was fun. Like, I was so excited.
Right click. No, video details pulls up something else. Video details. Then the 3 dots. Are you fucking serious? I have to open it in a different window to get the speed? What the fuck is wrong with TikTok desktop? I have to open the video separately to get the speed option? Why? This is fucking stupid. Let me find out where I paused. We're at 2 minutes 56 seconds.
Joe Gatto or Vic Mykonogno? Which best is worse?
It's a fucking Joe Gatto or Vic Mignogna. They're both weirdos for like vastly different reasons. I would say Vic, again, like I said before, what Joe did is very fucked up. I don't condone it or like it. Fuck, do I have to full screen this now? And then fucking somehow try to, oh my god, this is insane. Okay. Around
that
here,
all
chat.
happens. I'm like getting the tickets, whatnot, like planning to go to the show. I do go to the show. And if you look on my TikTok, you can find the video.
Okay.
I just don't want to insert it again. But it it was fun. Like I was so excited. This was the first comedy show I'd ever been to, the first famous person, and this like actual famous person I liked and was gonna be funny. Like I felt safe going to this show. Like I've been to this theater a million times before and whatever. So
you notice how she says I felt safe going to the show? She went to the show and nothing happened. Want to just point that out. She said, I felt safe going to the show.
go and I'm waiting in line and I'm like trying to go to the get to the box. I have to tell someone my name so I can get these whatever. And nobody's really believing me. It was kind of this whole thing. And then they finally did, and there was a whole sticky note with my name, like blah, blah, blah. And then this lady took me and led me to a certain spot. And long story short, I had an entire row, like barred off row.
Yeah, that means you got a free front row ticket, girl. Ash,
Hey, what's going on?
what are you doing here? Get out of here. Aren't you in
okay.
D&D? What are you doing
No,
here?
We just finished.
What are you doing? Oh, by the way, this happened in Wisconsin. Q needs to answer for his crimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought the Impractical Jokers take place in like New York.
No,
New
but this
Jersey.
happened in like Milwaukee or some shit like that.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
Well, let's go back to
well,
it.
we'll go bug Q then. He's gonna go play Repo. I don't know.
That's on him.
In the PEST theater in Milwaukee to myself and two other people, I
you share
believe,
your
that were
story
on
inside
like
out
the
too?
opposite end, but there was literally like a million seats in between us. Don't mind him. But it was fun. Whatever. I did the meet and greet at the end, and I was by myself, so all these ladies let me skip to the head of the line, so I didn't have to wait behind all these like families trying to meet this dude. And I skipped to the head of the line and took some pics with dude, and here are the pics. So here's the one. I look really big. My forehead looks low-key really big.
No! I hate everything about TikTok.
No.
TikTok is lame.
I skipped to the head of the
unless you're
line
on your
and took
phone.
some pics with dude, and here are the pics.
You know what? I took so long trying to figure out how to put 1.25 speed because I had opened the video in a separate player to get the ability to actually change the speed.
Oh my god.
I'm infuriated. All right, let's go back to the speed.
Here's the one.
So again, nothing happens at the show. We are almost halfway through this video. We still don't know what happened. To this day, I don't know what happened. All this groundwork. Let's see what happens.
Different. My forehead looks low-key really big. Here's another one. Looks gross. It just looks gross now when I look at it. Oh, here's a little pic from the comedy show. Why does he look so small?
Because you're
Looks
far
so teeny.
away.
I don't know if you can see the. Why did I just try? Okay. Oh, you can't see the row in front. But I was literally in a row by myself. So after that all happened, I went home and. Hello?
Kitty.
I went home.
Why are you? Yeah, but don't kitty this. She's describing being sexually assaulted, and she took a kitty break. What? What? She's accusing this man of sexually assaulting her.
Where's the sexual assault, ma'am?
We'll
Can
get
you show
there.
me on the door
You
the
missed her
sexual assault is?
bruised 19-year-old ass. That's the fucking whole thing.
Home and I had a crazy roommate at the time, and so I was drinking not because of her, just because I was drinking.
So at 19, she is drinking. You sing while bad things happen on screen? 'Cause it was just her imagination. Just
Stop.
her imagination.
I beat
Running
it.
away
This
with
is your fucking TikTok.
she. Yes, it's just her imagination. Running away with she.
Where's the rape? Shut logic.
No, no. No, don't do that. We don't do that here.
I know.
Because I like to drink anyway.
Okay, so
and
she drank.
She kind of was half convincing me to do it. Like, if you don't do it, you're gonna regret it. Like, do it for the.
Do what? Do what? At this point, what is she doing?
I don't know,
Blah, blah, blah. So I was drunk, whatever. And then he was texting me all this stuff, and like it was starting to get a little weird, you know? Oh, I totally forgot about this. I cried when I met him. I was so overwhelmed. Like, this was a.
It started getting weird. You two were flirting. you two were flirting.
Like big personal experience for me to go and do something by myself. Like this was a big girl. This was a big girl thing. And I had never met a famous person. I've said that a million fucking times. How about I say it again? Anyway, so happy you loved it. Sorry I made you cry. Haha. No worries. All good tears anyway. Haha. Okay, you look great in the picture. So that's good. Thank you. I think at the start of the picture though, trying to kind of, let's get around that. That was a little weird. So let's just.
It was not weird to you. Girl, we read the messages. You continued the conversation. You continued the conversation. He didn't. Again, he's a scumfuck for trying to sleep with, and it will be commonplace, young women. But like, do you have no agency? Do you have no personal responsibility? I heard somebody say this. I was listening to Papa Gut stream, and it's a very interesting thought experiment. I don't 100% wholly agree with it, but there is like kind of a thought experiment of a lot of the things of just like, does drinking negate consent? And there's like a very interesting thing where it's like, and I kind of get where he's coming from, like, no, not necessarily, because people can consent when they're drinking, i.e. they consent to get behind the wheel and drive drunk. That is a them decision. Now, it gets very hairy when it comes to sexual encounters.
This is when I was, when we were told growing up, it's like, yeah, if you had any alcohol, you can't consent.
And I mean, listen, you can have your mental faculties under a certain level of inebriation. There's a reason there's a legal limit. Believe me, I've seen people like that. That like straight up like can hold liquor like a fucking champ. I know lightweights that don't even reach that limit. That's where it gets lost on me a little bit. But she is verbalizing that she is drinking to get the courage to go. Why? Why are you... He didn't coerce you to go. Your roommate is telling you to go. You are drinking and like getting this liquid courage to go meet him after hours. But like this is like the weird thing.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Right, and yeah, it is an interesting thought experiment. There's parts of it that I don't agree with, but I do understand where he's coming from. When did this happen? In and around September 9th of 2023. Again, there's parts I don't necessarily fully agree with him on, but I kind of understand where the DUI thing is like understandable. Where it's like you consent to driving, even though you're technically fully inebriated not to do those things. You get behind the wheel. Yeah, this is like almost over a year ago now.
Gonna pretend that didn't happen. So then we get a debatable. Sir, that's not the... No. Story applies, agree with me. Glad I'm giving you street cred, low-key. And then I'm, like, drunk. And I'm being honest, because it's a celebrity. I don't know how they work. So I'm like, I'd rather have real friends street...
You see how she's like, oh, I don't know how celebrities work. Oh,
They're just people who have, like, an ego.
Do you guys understand that, like... Thank you. She's like, oh, no, I saw someone say very nice things in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Like, here's my thing.
Ego
boost. No, it's like one of my things where it's like, okay, so you're drunk and now you're saying these things. Why are you still engaging? Why are you talking to this person? Why are you drinking to build the courage to talk to this person? Why are you still talking to them afterwards?
I just got to show the people what they missed. What did it say? Fuck yes, what a day. Fuck yeah. I hope the rest of your night is epic. Literally just...
And also when she's like, oh, like this is, I don't know how they work out. I don't know about this. Subtly putting in that there is a, quote, power imbalance. He is not her boss. She is in her room with her roommate. Where is the fuck is the power imbalance here? listen, I'm not going on a limb for this fucking guy. I think he's pretty disgusting for cheating on his wife this way. Listen, I've watched the Impractical Jokers. My dad watches it. I personally thought it was funny. My dad loves that fucking show. But I'm not gonna fucking go out on a fucking limb and say Joe Gatto is my fucking hero.
Because I get like cringed out by some of like the antics. So I can only watch like an episode at a time.
Yeah. And like Rena said, like, I think he's very gross for doing it, but she is framing it as she was coerced and sexually assaulted. Now again, we don't know what happened when she arrived there. Big thing. There's my big fucking asterisk there. I don't know what happened when she arrived there. He could have been fucking gross. He could have been disgusting. Like, he fucking could have taken out his dick and fucking already fucking rustled his jimmies already because he looks like a guy who's a one-pump chump. I don't fucking know. But it's still very weird, very disgusting. And also, she's being, in my opinion, disingenuous with the framing of her messages to him. Because they don't read that way at all. She is interpreting it because it fits the narrative that it was an uncomfortable experience. If she said Joe cheated on his wife with me, there'd be no problem, in my opinion. Anonia 19, I completely fucking agree. 100% agree. Yeah. I'm sure she feels a lot of shame, guilt, and regret for this, which is totally normal. I've had poor sexual experiences that I've felt that way. Everyone's made a mistake. Well, maybe not of this degree that we feel that way about, but like, you know what it is? Like, it's just like this weird like interplay of, oh, he's a celebrity, so he should have known better. He's a grown man. He should have known better. You're a young adult. Why do you suddenly lose all responsibility? Why? You made it
She's not a celebrity, Falgi.
She was a 19-year-old that made the conscious decision to drink. So did she not have agency when she chose to drink? Again, I'm not even fucking shitting on her for the underage drinking. I don't give a fuck. I did it. Fucking 30. I'm going to be 32 this year. I don't fucking care about the drinking.
Yeah,
but
I think the only time I had like a drink when I was like young is my grandmother gave me wine once.
But it's like, when does this end? Again, this is like the Harry Sisson stuff. I think Harry Sisson is a fuckboy, like little scumfuck. Don't get me wrong. Whether or not you like prescribe his morals to his political beliefs, even though he was trying to like get his dick wet, I'm sorry, it's a fucking image. But like that's my whole big thing. It's like, it's still very disgusting what he did. But those women were also talking to other people, apparently, kind of, because one of them confirms I was giving him more attention than I was giving any other person or any other man. You know what I mean? Like, when you add these type of power dynamics there, it's purposely to push a narrative that all this was uncomfortable and unwarranted. I have to find a specific one, but there's one that's fucking egregiously gross. Egregiously gross.
Just tell him what I'm doing. So after this, he turns on vanish mode. Also, this guy looks kind of pretty. He turns on vanish mode. So I didn't.
Okay, for those who don't know, you can turn on vanish mode on Instagram or fucking Snapchat, whatever the fuck they're doing, and the messages vanish, right? Hey, listen, motherfucker knew he was trying to fucking flirt with her and mac with her. Yeah, that's. I hate to tell you this, that's what people do. I don't use social media like that to date like that. Like, I've never done it. I'm an old man. I don't fucking do it.
You're not that old. You're in your 30s.
Yeah, but I don't I don't know. Yeah, Lampieta is absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Like, it makes sense she's nervous. Makes sense that she has this underlying urge to impress him. But she admired him because she admired him. But there hasn't been any established control over her adult decisions. Exactly. There's the power dynamic excuse is gone. Gone. Get it out of your fucking brain. Yeah, this is just hookup culture. You just had a bad experience with hookup culture. I totally get it. Maybe it's not for you. But, like, you're prescribing something that didn't happen. Or you don't have evidence that it happened.
You know,
I
you
didn't get
have
much
a
of
real
that,
tragedy
and I
right
was
now,
drunk
Fauci.
and
I'm
crazy
gonna owe
roommate, so-
taxes.
What do you mean you're owing taxes? To who?
Was it the federal government?
Don't go do your taxes!
No, I'm saying my mom's doing right now. She told me, "Hey, you owe money." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Doesn't make the best combination, but I did get the one screen.
Girly, what made you think Joe knew how to fuck Rena? Rena! God damn!
Or like picture of my phone of him on vanish mode texting me the instructions to get to his apartment. Not apartment, hotel room. And I had been to this hotel many a times. I went there. I took my prom pictures there. My sister worked there, and my sister's boyfriend worked there.
Why are you
Like, I've been
doxing
there plenty
them?
of times, but like I don't know how it's gonna be when there's a celebrity there. So
But you see how she's constantly dropping, he's a celebrity. I know, I've been there. My prom was there. My sister and her boyfriend at the time worked there. But none of that fucking matters.
to get to the point,
None of it matters.
Ubered to the hotel, and it was a little like he was giving me these.
So she Ubered there. Now, I don't know if she shows the message, but at 2 a.m., she Ubers to his hotel. Chat, why the fuck would anyone Uber to a hotel of an older man that they are kind of flirting with while drunk at 2 fucking a.m.?
Man, that's pretty fucking dangerous. That's some like you need to stop and think sort of decision right there.
She wanted some of that gat glow. No. Rena, you know it's Q. Don't. You know Q gives
Q?
the best head. No, because she said, "Chat, which Impractical Joker gives the best head?" Oh god damn.
Is Q the former fireman?
I actually don't know which one's an FDNY guy.
Yes, he's the
Oh,
former
is he? I
fireman.
didn't know that. Yeah, is she?
Maybe I think Murr, just because he would like want to be like he's like a people pleaser.
Oh god, that's weird. Is she stupid? She's going to play America. Guys, we'll continue.
Weird instructions. Like I was like thinking I was gonna be like a stealth like spy mode at this point. I walk in the door, somebody opens the door for me, whatever, and they're like asking me, like, I forget what they asked me. I don't know. I was drunk. I don't know. But
Why are you showing up to this place drunk? I hate victim blaming, but this is out of hand. If this means I'm a victim blamer, tough. Yeah. So this is my thing. Again, it's not me. She's a victim of something. She's a victim of bad sex and sleeping with a married man who maybe she didn't know. Maybe she did know. Like, this is like very weird. Like, I've shared room with female friends and we haven't hooked up. Like, yeah, this is critical, not victim blaming, 100%. We haven't hooked up. But there is a pre-established thing about friendship. She's not breaking into comedy and they're having a conversation about how to break into comedy. She's literally she's flirting with the man. They've been talking like randomly all day. What?
somebody led me to the elevator, and somebody was on the elevator with me and pressed the button. Sorry, my cat, he has upper respiratory infection. Somebody pressed the buttons for me on the elevator, and like
Corianne, we will get to that because there's weird stuff with the former staffer accusing him of sexual harassment because it hasn't all come out yet. Apparently, okay, there's a fucking side tangent. Apparently, she teased that the stuff was gonna come out later today. Which, why do you need a tease a video about sexual harassment at the workplace. I feel like that's really weird. Why is this happening? And there's weird stuff with the staffer. I think it's in the article. We'll get to it. Yeah, don't tease your own abuse. It's very fucking weird. Allegedly, the former staffer also says that
premiering it on YouTube.
no, but the former staffer also alleges that Joe knew her since she was like 15 and then got her a job at 18, and then that's what happened, which again, not cool. Like, arguably grooming, but we have to see. That's alleged. Yeah, the groupies, this is a groupie. This is just, we just used that fucking term again.
Like, whatever. So I don't know what was going on. I don't like to think about it, but anyway, it was, yeah. And then I have pictures in the outside the elevator, like in the waiting area to go down the hallway. It was the weirdest, like, long, like, I don't know if it was a U shape, but it was like a super long, curvy, hold on. So this is me in the elevator, fancy ass elevator. Me like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, it's a video, but I don't, yeah. Well, I also have like the timestamp down here. I wanted to show that. This is how late it was. This is, I think, when I left. But it was this big ass area. Also, I like this cone. That's kind of funny. But yeah, then some stuff happened. I don't want to go into the details about everything, but I'm not going to show the picture that I posted on my account before of moi, but
it's on your
just
account.
Like the things he said, and like he was bragging like about things, and just was. It was just, I don't want any girl to feel like that, and to have. Don't meet your stars.
This just feels like she's had a bad sexual experience. Like, if something happened, go to the police. What are we doing here?
Yeah, she is. As Glenn says it, she's like low-key just explaining something that happened that you would say with friends. Yeah. Again, some stuff happened. You're saying he sexually assaulted. Okay, let's call it what it is. She is alluding to rape. Sexual assault. I'm done tiptoeing around the fucking word. Chat, remember to like the video, by the way.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
1,000, we have a nice surprise for the audience.
Very huge surprise. Very actually big one that we have been doing way too much behind the scenes on that shit. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, we're not asking for a detailed description, but you can't just say stuff happened and then we know nothing.
He wasn't my star, but like, don't dig your foot where it doesn't belong. Let's just say that. I just am finally, like, I've been wanting to tell people this for so long.
We actually lost subscribers to the last stream. That'll happen. It's just YouTube just is like that.
I tried in different ways, but it's hard to, with somebody this big, come to the realization that if I do say something, that I'm really saying something. So if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Oh, some things I forgot to mention. This was right after I turned 19. And right after he got back together with his wife. With his...
Okay, but he didn't know you just turned 19. Like, this is...
Okay, so you were 18. This legal age.
But like, no, but here's my thing. This is like I'm Alex saying, well, Alice said I didn't have BPD, but now I have BPD. After we dated. After everything came out. I don't, like, why did you go meet a married man at 2 a.m.? Like Cloudy said, don't play with my girlfriend. Don't play with her. She'll whip you upside the head. She hits me. It's not nice.
What are you saying, Fauci?
I deserved it. Cringe, don't say what I type. Nothing good happens at 2 p.m. 2 a.m. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? Meeting a married... Like, so these are the allegations, right?
Be normal. Go to Taco Bell at 2 a.m.
So there's more stuff. She made more videos.
This shit's so damn embarrassing.
Oh my God, stop playing music. I don't want to get copyright stricken. So this is the vanish mode text. If you can't do the press the button for me trick to get to 7, I'll come down and not get out of the elevator. You just get in. Let me know when you get there. Is that all? You just
That's
met...
it?
Girl, you just met him for a fucking booty call. I'm sorry you got played. Also, did you go to the police? Do the police know about this? Like, so there are a series of videos about Joe Gatto and different allegations. I found one of them. Chat, if you can do me the biggest solid, holding up the phone instead of the screenshot, kill me. Listen, it's better than printing out the screenshots and fucking putting them inverted. Chat, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. There is a specific Joe Gatto allegations with 2 girls sitting in a car. One is blonde, the other one is brunette. If you can find that TikTok and put it in the stream chat, I would greatly appreciate that, because that TikTok is the most insane part of this entire story right now. I'm gonna go to this TikTok because this shit is crazy. So again, we can go back to the People magazine real quick. So 2:26 a.m. is when they met, apparently. And yes, she said he did SA me. Yes, he had just gotten back with his wife. So again, she is accusing him of sexual assault. Gatto has answered and straight up said he's confirmed that this happened, from what I understand. Now, there is a second allegation, excuse me. This is the exclusive. Let's see. Joe Gatto has, okay. Allegations which Joe Gatto has denied. Joe Gatto said what about the allegations? Gatto and his wife, Bessie, announced they had an amicable part their ways after 8 years of marriage. In 2023, they came back. So from what I understand, he's responded and said this happened. I don't remember if I can see it. Yes. Says I used poor judgment. Which he's just kind of admitting that he had sex with a 19-year-old. But okay. Is there a video by him or of him or both? Okay. So the specific TikTok features 2 girls. I need somebody to find that because those allegations are interesting.
How come you don't have it?
It was hard. No, these TikToks are like impossible to find. I hate how TikTok does it, where I struggle finding the original videos. Did he upload it? No.
Do you remember what it was called?
I don't. It was a Papa Gut stream, from what I would understand. So now another person has alleged assault. So he said, I used poor judgment and I violated the trust of people I love the most. But anyone who knows
I
me at
think I
all full
found
well,
the
I wouldn't
person on
assault
that.
anybody or anyone. Working on myself is an ongoing process. The second woman tells people that she first met Gatto at one of his live shows when she was 15 and claims as soon as she turned 18, his behavior shifted to very flirtatious. She worked as an employee. She was employed by the comedian prior to his departure from Impractical Jokers, which he announced in late 2021. Before she started the job, just after graduating from college, one of the comedian's previous employees allegedly warned her that she perceived him as sometimes being flirty and handsy. The employee also told her Gatto often tells inappropriate jokes and advised her to shut it down immediately if he did anything creepy, the source claims.
Oh, it looks like they deleted the original TikTok, but I found someone who's like doing like a reaction to the TikTok.
Let's go! Let's go! That's why we love Ash! Of course they deleted that fucking TikTok. It's terrible! We'll get there. She quickly learned why the order warning was issued. During her time working on Impractical Jokers, with a Impractical Joker star, the source alleges he occasionally inappropriately grabbed her and asked her for back massages. She also claims that Gatto once invited her to his room and asked her to cuddle. Gatto also made frequent inquiries into her sex life, she alleges. The source also says Gatto would brag about being in an open relationship with his wife, a claim she now suspects was false because of their separation. Gatto privately responded to her post on social media to tell her she's hot and acted possessive, getting jealous when he would post photos of her actual boyfriend, she claims. When she rejected his advances or refused to flirt back, Gatto would get rude to her the following day at work, the source claims, noting that she felt as though she would always have to work to keep him at ease, fearing she could lose her job. Sobriety. And the office there's actually a 2-bedroom apartment. He frequently joked about bringing girls. In the since deleted TikToks, Jabuzi has alleged that she was sexually assaulted. Those TikToks are still up. One of her bruised buttocks, that's up. Again, this is a alleged source. We do not have proof of this at this time. Fauci, check DMs. Thank you. Rena. Oh, I love you, Rena. All right. Let's...
Oh, nice, Rena. I was trying to find like a copy of the original.
This right... Okay. Oh,
Well,
God.
I was coming out about...
We're going to watch this one, and then we're going to watch another one. Chris the Narc. Where the hose at? Chris, you're right there, buddy.
What? Wow.
Listen, no. No, because whenever Chris comes into the fucking stream, I'm gonna get a fucking crazy-ass derail. Oh, I already know he's fucking here. What's up, Chris? How you doing? We're going over the Joe Gatto shit. So this is one of the allegations levied at him. And this shit is like cuckoo banana pants, in my opinion. Oh, no. All right. Keffels is back and they tased themselves? Okay, send that shit to me right the fuck now. I want to watch. I can't obviously watch that on stream. What the fuck? Why did they do that? Yeah, we can't watch like instances of harm, chat. You know that, but I'm gonna fucking watch the shit out of that. Lock in. We need to cover Gatto. We will, chat. Derailment achieved. Fuck off. All right, we'll watch this, and I will wait to see this. They are live in the Keffels live right now. I can't find the timestamp. It's so boring. Okay. Fair, Chris. Fair. Yeah, if you donate $5, this dog will eat. They're playing a game where you shoot yourself if you lose. Why? Why the fuck are they tasing themselves if they lose? You know what? Fuck it. Bring back like the fucking red hot pepper challenge, but it's just like, I don't know, fucking cyanide pills? I don't fucking know. Why are we doing this?
Don't say that.
These are jokes. I am not wishing harm on people. I'm just asking, why are we tasing ourselves for entertainment? Why are we here now?
We're here
the
to watch
cinnamon
TikTok
challenge.
challenge. You know that.
The cinnamon challenge is back.
Ugh.
God damn it. I bet it's a fetish thing. Oh, Ashley got called out.
No, Christian.
I see. I
What?
see. You now know the Denark powers. I see how you is.
Well, I saw the tweet.
Joe
I'm like,
Gatto
I
right
should
now.
follow him. He has good stuff.
All right, we're going to get into this chat. So this starts the arc of crazy allegations that make no fucking sense.
And I wanted to share a little bit of my perspective because I worked on the Impractical Jokers movie when I was living in Atlanta, and it was the worst set experience of my life. So I am unsurprised by everything that is coming out. I didn't grow up watching the show, but my mom was a really big fan, so I was excited when I got cast, and I think it was for 2 or 3 days worth of work. So this happened in Atlanta. I think it was around 2018. So on the first day, I was not next to them for the majority of the day because we were in a club. So we're like in club clothes, and they are downstairs, and I am on the second level. So really...
All right, so they're doing a club shooting. Let's presume that everybody is 21 in this scenario. Yes, I've already seen this TikTok. But let's presume for a second everybody is 21 in this scenario.
I was not seen at all on the first day. You could just see the tops of my feet, but we are all supposed to be clubbing. So after some hours of work, we ended up going to Extras Holding, which was in this big, giant white tent.
I don't know if this is the same person from the article as well. I don't think so. This is a completely different person.
Outside of the club for us to go and get some lunch. So while I'm there, I'm talking to my fellow background actors that I know from other sets, and they were on the first floor. So they told me that the Impractical Jokers, who I am not super familiar with, I know that their whole shtick is obviously pranks and stuff like that. They told me that they were trying to get the extras to take shots. So they were opening up bottles from the bar. So they're renting this space from the bar. They do not own the alcohol that we are shooting at, right?
Okay, so what are we claiming?
Okay, so they can just pay for it afterwards. All right.
It's a production cost. They shouldn't be doing it, maybe, but they rented out the whole fucking bar. Maybe they rented out the liquor too, or maybe they thought the liquor was also the production cost.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, they don't own the alcohol, question mark. They bought the alcohol from a bar. So what she's saying is, they did a shoot at the bar. They rented out the entire bar, and at one time, the Impractical Jokers are just opening and popping bottles. Like, what are we doing? Like, exactly. This is attached to the young lady we saw before, accusing this fucking guy of sexually assaulting her, even though she went to his hotel room at 2 o'clock in the morning, was flirting with him in DMs, and got drunk before meeting him to have the courage to meet him. Yes, you know what? Chris should tase himself. That should happen.
No, that'd be mean.
People have fucking
I mean, like,
done
if
it
you get
before.
paid to do it, I mean,
People have
get
done
paid
it.
to do it, but like, don't do it for free.
You did it, Chris. Chris. I have a very funny story about tasing. Not me. So, we had a shock collar for my dog at the time. We never used it ever since because of this. My brother was playing around with the collar, and he put it on. He latched it behind him.
No.
And he starts speaking, and he starts fucking spazzing the fuck out.
Yeah.
I think we only ever used it once. Again, I was a kid with my parents' dog. We never.
You know something? Fuck, a radio show I used to like that it doesn't exist anymore because free executives. That one of the guys would basically have to wear like a shock collar and sing along to a song. If he messed up the song, they would shock him.
Well, the thing is that the collar reacted to the movement of this Adam's apple and the vibrations of his vocal cords. So he's trying to take it off, and every time he speaks and yelps, he fucking contorts and can't get it the fuck off.
Poor guy.
I
bet this is my brother. I laughed my ass off though.
Yeah, now he wants to be a surgeon. So who the fuck knows at this point?
Oh no.
I know. All right, let's get back to this.
Right? So they are opening up the bottles and they are trying to get the background actors to take shots
speed
and
this
get
up.
drunk with them. I guess I shouldn't say getting drunk. I don't actually know if they were trying to get drunk or just get a little tipsy, but they were definitely trying to give alcohol to some of the background actors. And I think maybe a couple of them felt very uncomfortable because you have to imagine the way that these sets work is you are told to not talk to the talent.
So the talent was like, oh, you guys want to hang out and party with us? And she's like, guys, we were really uncomfortable that the talent was trying to get us to drink with them. I don't know why they did that. That was an assault of my needs. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Why did they give this to me?
It is very much stressed. Like, even some of the casting agencies, you even have to go through a training where they tell you what you are and are not.
The casting training, they told us not to drink with the cast.
Don't try to get pictures with them. Definitely, you would not be drinking with them on the job. So these background actors are being put in a very uncomfortable position because you have these people, positions of power. It is their movie, and they are saying like, "Take shots with us," and they're like opening up bottles from.
Yeah. So they're. Yes. Okay. You see how it says these guys are in positions of power? Oh no. You could just say that you don't drink. You could leave. These guys are... Okay. Thanks, Chris. Yes, go to this site. There's no way. Can I show this? Is this TOS?
What is it?
Is this TOS if I show Keffels tasing themselves?
I think probably.
Is this TOS? I need to know before I need to fucking know.
Let me see. Can you tase yourself?
It's a nah. You should be fine. Maybe an age restriction. I don't fucking
I'm
care.
googling it right now. I feel like someone is tasing themselves on YouTube.
Fuck it.
Like
Fuck it.
Police stuff. So
Fuck it. Who
looks like it's
cares?
good.
We get cop footage all the time. Ah, you stupid fuck! Why would you do that?
For the drug money.
Bathroom HRT ain't what it fucking used to be, chat. What the fuck? Why are you tasing yourselves? You did it again? Why did they do it twice? What is the point? Bro, is Progressive Victory just is Keffels a part of Progressive Victory?
Is dead.
Bro, is this what they do? Now, is this like is this what they do? They have to tase themselves for content? Is this... Brother, I just have a dog. This dog makes me more money than a fucking taser ever has.
I got cats. But
I feed the dog. I feed the dog. I fucking build Gunpla on the fucking side and show it to you guys.
Well, don't forget she killed her hamster, so...
Did she kill her hamster like Birdie killed the weasel?
No, the hamster drowned.
They didn't even get paid. How the fuck did the hamster drown?
They had it in water? I don't know.
Why did they have a hamster in fucking what?
I don't know. I just know the story. Look, I didn't.
She drowned her hamster?
The only thing I knew about Keffels is like she got bullied by Kiwi Farms.
Yeah,
and
deserved.
Then, like she did the thing about like taking down Kiwi Farms, and then she did drugs, and then she went to Ireland, and then she disappeared. That's all I know.
It wasn't a fucking what? It was a guinea pig?
Oh, okay, my bad.
This bitch is trying to do fucking bathroom EMT fucking therapy on herself by shocking herself on the fucking arm. At least get fucking closer to the skull. Maybe you'll fucking learn something. What the fuck are you doing shocking yourself? She forgot it in a bathtub?
Oh, yeah.
She forgot it in a fucking bathtub?
That's fucked up. Why the fuck you're not supposed to clean it? They clean themselves. I mean, I had to brush Pippi, but that's because Pippi's fat.
Why? Why?
The drugs.
Maybe the bathtub was filled with cocaine. She wouldn't have abandoned it. Oh God! All right, let's get back to the Joe
you
Gatto
forget
shit.
there's people who forget their children in bathtubs and the child dies.
She went to take a yeah. Oh, I know. I have thoughts about that too. It's a horrific tragedy, but I don't know. Don't leave your kid unattended. I don't know.
Yeah.
From this Atlanta bar. So that's all I heard about that on the first day. So the second day, I end up coming back. You wear the same clothes because it is the same day, right? And I am on the first floor this time. So I am in very close proximity with them. And actually, Paula Abdul was in the scene, and
oh my God, Paul Abdul, Star Sprinter with 5.
Every day we stray closer and closer to hell. Watching your 40-yard stare is just validation.
I
now.
literally, it's getting, that fucking stare's getting longer, chat. I can't believe I fucking saw that. Thank you, Chris.
You have to be careful. Eventually, he's gonna go cross-eyed.
No.
share at the end my feelings on her because she was actually very pleasant. But I was on the first
You
floor.
just shared your feelings on her!
And before the day started, we are back in extras holding, and we ended up getting a little talking to by one of either the director, AD, one of the top of the crew. So this person comes into extras holding, and they start scolding us and telling us, hey, we know that you guys were drinking yesterday, and we know that you were opening up bottles, and you guys were taking shots, and we are going to tell your casting agency to blacklist all of you if you continue this. Obviously, we need you to work today because you worked yesterday in continuity, but that was outrageous, and you guys need to not, and we basically got scolded. So at this point, some background actors are like awkwardly raising their hands, and they're saying, hey, listen, it was the Impractical Jokers. They were like forcing this on us, and they were actually the ones drinking. And we didn't have much. Like there was like a couple shots, but really a lot of the alcohol that was being consumed was by the Impractical Jokers. When the crew member heard this, he seemed a little taken aback. He didn't seem like he knew how to respond to that, but he didn't seem to believe us. He didn't seem entirely surprised, but it was just kind of awkward all the way around. So he ended up saying, okay, well, listen, guys, if...
So his demeanor changed when you told him, hey, the talent actually opened the bottles. What? Oh, he didn't believe us. Oh, he didn't. What the fuck? Who cares? They opened the bottles. We've gone from sexual assault to opening bottles in a bar on set. Same fucking realm, I guess.
If anything is offered to you, you guys have to say no. Say no, right? So that is kind of where we left that. Now, throughout the day, they were being kind of obnoxious, and their humor is not my humor, so maybe you guys would think that they are very funny, like in between takes, they were cracking jokes.
Bitch, I don't care what you find funny.
I particularly didn't enjoy it, but hey, it could be somebody else's vibe. But I did notice that some of them were talking a lot to pretty girls. And I don't want to say which ones because I might be wrong. I'm not super familiar.
So, she says that she just wanted to share a small experience she had, tagged the girl who said that she was raped by one of these guys. And she's like, oh, well, they were talking to pretty girls. I don't know which ones, though. I don't know which one of them was talking to the pretty girl, but, like, they were talking to the pretty girl. Now, again, these people are in relationships and married. It's inappropriate to do that. But again, we have gone from sexual assault allegations to this. How? How have we gotten here? Like, how? I'm a little bit more animated today, Chad. I don't know why.
It's the cocaine.
It's the cocaine!
With this cast and who they are. I haven't narrowed down in my head to a couple, but I would hate to get it wrong, and I want to make sure that I'm only saying what is true. But I do remember that there was one of them that ended up coming to extras holding, and he was tracking down this blonde girl, and he was like taking pictures and saying like, hey, do you want a picture with me? And she was like, yeah, sure. And they were taking pictures.
Did the girls tell you they had a problem with it? Or are we assuming here? Maybe she's upset because they go for blondes.
Damn.
And it was during lunchtime. He ended up coming and hanging out in extras holding. And if anybody is familiar with sets...
So they hung out, they ate with you? Oh, from his godly throne, this unnamed Impractical Joker just sat down with the peasants. My children, my lowly children, I have come to eat with you. I, the Impractical Joker, have come to eat with you. As far as I know, Q and Sal are single, so who cares if they flirt around? I don't fucking care. I don't personally give a shit. Again, it's scummy if you are flirting and you're married, but like, I don't got time for this shit. Allegations of a group dinner is insane. Yeah, she is just making them look like normal people. Yes, I thought Sal was gay. That's right.
And all of that, that's not normal. Typically, they eat in a different place. So for the main...
Who cares?
And extras holding, kind of hanging out with these really younger, pretty girls and taking pictures with them, it was really weird. Overall, the set was just a mess. And
because they weren't with you? Is that why? Is that why it's weird? They pick you?
Yeah. Was there harassment? Did people like say and go like, hey, this is fucking weird? I like, why are we going to everything? Like Glenn says, why are we going to everything in detail except sexual assault? Why? Why are we here? What the fuck did we get here? Maybe they even said some slurs, chat. Did they use slurs, chat? One in the chat if you think the Impractical Joker says slurs, and then say which of your favorite Impractical Joker uses the slur. No, I am terrible. Fucking, I'm going to hell. Merce at the end word. No. Oh, one of them has the pass. Which one? They're all Italian, the forgotten POCs.
A bad vibe to it, and I got the vibe that these guys, or at least some of these guys, were very creepy. And I figured some of you guys would want proof that I was actually in this. So if you can see here, I know I couldn't get a better picture. I literally spent $4 to rent this on YouTube for you guys. But if you see back there, that is my hair, and pay attention to the romper and the pattern on my romper. And as you can see here, that same romper that I had in 2018.
What the? I need to see something, chat. Chat, enhance.
Other crazy thing, romper that I into my hair, and pay attention to the romper and the pattern on my romper. And as you can see here, that's...
Am I crazy that doesn't look the same romper?
It doesn't really look like her. It doesn't look the same.
Am I crazy that doesn't look like the same fucking romper? I have enhanced. I don't see the same romper. This might be too broad of a question, but do you think this would be happening if there weren't these surge and expose videos? Is this turning into a Salem witch trials things? Absolutely. Absolutely. I was put onto this book by Diesel. He had talked about it in streams. But I looked at it. It's called I believe if I remember correctly, it's called You've Just Been Canceled or You've Been Canceled. It's a very, very good book that looks at cancel culture and shaming in the 21st century when Twitter was still Twitter. Like, I'm talking about 2016 Twitter.
Oh, so we're like looping back?
Yeah, and it's super interesting. It's talk about like people getting quote unquote canceled, being called out, false allegations, people assuming other people are certain people, like slights that people are being thrown at. And it's really, really extremely an interesting read. I feel like, because what it is that cancellation, quote unquote, used like the internet, right? And the anonymity and how Twitter was used when we had call out posts. The call out posts were used for very big celebrities and more often than not, large companies. We've now come into a day and age where that has regressed and started turning on ourselves, where we're canceling each other and one another. I wouldn't necessarily blame necessarily like the Me Too movement for instance, because call out culture has been becoming progressively, the bar has been lowering. I'll never forget this. There was a call out post on TikTok, I think about 2 years ago. I think Nick is Not Green did a fucking video on it, like fucking funny enough. But essentially, it was I believe it was like an LA Dodgers game, and this girl's trying to take a fucking TikTok shit, And these girls are just photobombing it and flipping her the bird because she's kind of making a big deal out of it and they don't want to be in her TikTok. They haven't consented.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And she didn't blur their faces out, which she had the ability to do if she really wanted to. And people found where these people worked. They harassed them. And then she finds them days later, or they find her, and they apologize to her. And I'm like, no, they didn't want to be recorded. I don't care if they photobombed your TikTok. Technically, it's not illegal to film someone in a public location. Yes, I understand that, but they can technically also revoke the consent to do it. Like, in this new day and age of TikTok shit, it's bullshit. And I remember that saying, like, this is what quote unquote cancel culture and accountability culture has lost its like fucking way. It's lost its fucking way. It's fucking ridiculous. No one needs to be polite at all times, and if they feel like something's happening around them and it's detracting from their experience, like fucking filming at a game that people are trying to do, it's just very weird. What's your opinion on doxing the people who did the Elon inauguration pose?
What's
Listen,
that?
it's the fucking Nazi salute. It's just what they're saying.
Oh, it's cringe and gay.
It's cringe. They shouldn't be doing it. I can't control the internet from doing that if that's actually happening. Should you dox people? No, I don't really think you should. It's something like the internet has done good things. Like people have committed crimes.
Crimes are good things? What?
No. They've committed crimes for like bad things and like the internet has found them. Don't get me wrong. I just think overall we do exist in a society where like in a perfect world that would have been fucking managed and that would have got booted off the platform. It's not how it's going to be with Elon.
I think doxing overall is just kind of like...
It's lame.
Just fucking weird.
It is.
Also, like, there's some people who are like, oh yeah, if you show your face at all, we should dox you. So I'm like, okay, so if there's like a rape victim that's in a YouTube video, we should dox them. Or if there's a child in a YouTube video, we should dox them. Are you just gonna make like qualifiers for like people you don't like?
Yeah.
You feel like you
again,
can dox? And my cat's tapping my leg.
It's okay. Like again, and I know there are some people that say, oh, well, you don't show your face on your platform. That's because you're too much of a pussy and you're scared, and we should also know your name. Like, where does it end?
It's also like there's teachers that have like student like lessons on YouTube. Oh, should we dox them because they put their face on YouTube?
Yeah,
like
it's
grow
just
the fuck up.
There isn't. The problem is the reason why we really look at kind of not doing doxing is because of the fact that the buck will never stop. And people are allowed to have their privacy. I don't care what anybody else says. You are legally allowed to have your privacy. You're allowed to have it. We aren't like public figures of the government. Do you think purity culture is coming back and everyone wants to be seen as a victim nowadays? I think a lot of people want to be.
It's always been like that, really.
In
IMO, like everyone kind of wants to be paid attention to. It's just the severity of when we pay attention to it. Because like the more egregious it is, we notice it more. But like if it just like, oh, this like random chick had like, I don't know, like 12 kids and she's like super famous on the internet, and like now she's upset people who like made her famous.
Well,
like,
I think
it's always been there.
And
I'm sorry,
remember,
I just picked a random thing. I was trying to think of something.
But doxing laws also, coming back to it, there's malicious intent. If people are doing it maliciously, it's not as a form of accountability, not as a form of just justice. What is justice to each individual person? It's why laws exist, because there are so many minute like differences between how we see justice, to somebody of an older generation may see justice. I don't agree with my dad at all on political things. I'll be fucking upfront. My dad voted for Trump because he thinks that Trump is good for business. Doesn't realize that he's not really good for small businesses. Neither here nor there. But like, we don't agree on that. And thus we don't have the same views sometimes on justice the same way. That's why a government exists, to codify and make it legal tender so nobody is fucking arguing about it. Literally, that's just and it's like an attention thing too. Like, people want to be right. There's and the book that I mentioned before, you've been canceled, or you've just been canceled. I can't remember the title off my head. Talks about that too. Talks about how, like, there is a high associated with it. We used to have shaming in this country, in America. We used to have public shaming. Do you want to know why it went away? Because people thought it was inhumane. The death penalty is still on the table for some states. And none of it can actually be legally. You should look up the death penalty. If you're from the US or you're not from the US, you should look up how the death penalty works. Fun fact, doctors can't fucking do the research on that. So sometimes it gets fucked up very bad because they haven't done any fucking research on it. But like,
yeah, there's been many cases where a person has been put to like be executed and they are basically tortured to death in front of other people.
Public cancel culture is 100% the new is the 21st century version of public shaming. 100%. 100%. If you look at public shaming and what it was done, what it was made to do, it is the modern day age of public shaming. And it is like, it can be a very, it's not saying that every time people get publicly shamed, it's the bad thing. Fuck. We publicly shame people all the time, technically. We
should publicly shame Fauci more.
Oh, fuck off.
It's the only right thing to do.
Whatever. Technically, we publicly shame people all the time on this platform. We review, we are critical, and we publicly shame them. Fuck, I publicly shamed Dan's Burst. I'm not saying I'm a saint. But I also wasn't gonna live dox the fucking guy. Because that's crazy. I just don't jive with it. Now, if the person is a public figure, and that's a part of their brand, a little bit of a different story. That's a very different story. Like, we've discussed people's public information. You know, we talked about this. The fucking my homeboy, sissy guy. Ooh, sorry.
Oh. Shout out to Sissy Recovery guy.
Yeah, Sissy Recovery.
Homie.
I couldn't fucking remember his name. That's sad. Like Wheatley. But he is using his full name to be a personality. It's a little bit different than someone either using a public persona or someone's bad moment on the internet being blasted for everybody to see, when this is just a private citizen who's just getting grabbed right away. Yeah. But let's get back into this. That was a good side tangent because, like, this ties into all of this. Because I'll be honest, I don't think any of these women, oh God, I need to sneeze.
It's the return of the sneeze.
It's like I can feel like a piece of lint. Oh God, I gotta do it again. Sorry, I'm also very loud when I sneeze. I like sound like a fucking cartoon character. I feel like a piece of like lint or something in my nose, and it sucks. But yeah, but like, again, I don't think any of these women. Yes, I know. I'm allergic to to fucking bullshit. That's gonna happen to it every time we get there. I don't think any of these women should be doxxed. I think it's inappropriate that some of them are hitching their stories to it in ways that are grossly inappropriate, but we'll get there.
that I had in 2018. And there were a lot of other crazy things happening on the set, and not all of it was their fault. But one thing that happened was there was this background couple. Everybody knew that they were together. They worked on sets together a lot, but she wasn't there that day. He ended up cheating on her with another background girl in the fitting room, like in the changing room where we were all getting ready for the scenes. They ended up sleeping together. So then all of the other background people were like, do we tell our friend? Because she wasn't there that day. So it was just a chaotic...
Why does this matter? Why does that matter?
Because her life is very fucking boring.
What the fuck? Hey, I know there are allegations about this one guy, this Impractical Joker, like doing sexual assault and all those things, but did you know? What the fuck? I had a sticker on my fucking bag on my shirt for smoked turkey drums. That 100% came from Cloudy. What the fuck, honey?
She's your smoked turkey.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm going to put on my pants for now. Yeah, like, who cares? You're just gossiping! Off the back of someone who said that they were raped, sexually assaulted by somebody. What are you talking about?
I wonder, did she have friends? Like, is she unable to talk to friends about this? Like, it seems like something you would, like, be gossiping with your girly friends about, not, like, blasting on the fucking internet.
Mr. Gamer, that's very interesting. Do you have an article for that? Because I would actually love to see that. Because I would need proof of that. How much was Cloudy selling me for? Let's see. It is, let's see, it was £2, unit price. Well, no. Yeah, unit price is $3.64 a pound. Total price was $7.46. So I don't know. I weigh like 180 pounds. What's 746 times 180 pounds? Or times 180? I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Do the math, chat. That's how much I'm worth, I guess. Chat, you also have 1 hour left to feed that pupper.
Set. But like I said before, Paula Abdul was the brightest spot of this entire experience. I was standing next to her at one point, and she was so down to earth. She asked me my name.
Oh my God,
she
who
told me that she remembered my name,
cares?
and then she started telling me about how
Who
her mom was
cares
so
about
proud
it?
that she was in this movie. She was just a very humble and sweet person.
I'm a
So I really just wanted to
turkey.
come on here and say I know some people are finding that girl story.
Oh, I'm 1.3K. Chat. Who's going to donate $1,342.80 in one go?
Don't.
Who's going to tip? No one's going to tip that much.
Oh my god.
No one would ever tip that much. In
Don't ever
one
do
go? You can't.
Chat, don't do it. Don't do
YouTube
it.
has a
Swear to
fucking
God.
cap.
Unbelievable. I do not find it unbelievable. I know that he ended up splitting with them a few years ago, and he said it was because he was going through a divorce. There's something weird going on there. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about what I know of their demeanor and their personalities and the pattern of taking pictures with young girls.
Okay, but that doesn't... You proved nothing!
A lot is coming out about Joe Gatto.
You proved nothing. Apparently, she has like a second part. Oh, great. I didn't need to know your name. Okay, where? Okay. So this is her Joe Gatto follow-up.
This is a follow-up to my...
A lot is coming.
This is a follow-up to my Joe Gatto video.
It's 3 minutes.
You guys are so freaking mean, but I'm going to try to answer some of y'all's frequently asked questions. I got a lot of sarcastic comments saying, so what, they bought everybody drinks, like they sound like such great bosses, and they take pictures with fans. What's the big deal? Okay, they were not buying the drinks, guys. This was hosted at an Atlanta bar, so...
Oh my god, so this is just a fucking nothing burger. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some ice
What
cream.
are
I'll
you
be right back.
saying? What are you saying? It's... Fuck. If they donate, you're consenting to be eaten by said donator? Yeah, Pimenta, sure. If someone's gonna tip us in one shot $1,300, I'll figure it out. Yeah, like, they don't know how the world works. It's prepaid. And even if it wasn't prepaid, that's production's problem. That's them just being shitty to production. That's not them fucking being sexual predators. I don't understand.
They were opening up bottles of alcohol and serving themselves, and they did not pay for this, guys. They did not pay for it. That is extremely unprofessional. So they were...
How do you know that? Do you have proof? Do you have receipts? How do you know that they did not pay for it? What?
Trying to get the background people to drink. If you think that's chill and that's fine, then we will just agree to disagree. Also, drinking on set is not normal, guys. SAG does not run things that way. That is not how it works in the industry. When you see alcohol in scenes, it is always fake.
What are we accused of? SAG violations now? We're doing SAG violations. What is... Don't do that. What is happening? I don't understand. Check media and links. Thank you. After this, we'll do it. Yeah, what is happening?
So, I know that you guys think that that sounds fun.
The victims deserve better, bitch. What are you talking about? You're just saying it's a weird SAG violation. I don't care about SAG. I don't care about SAG if they're drinking.
But it's actually extremely unprofessional and not how things work in the film industry. Like I said, a couple of the guys were really hanging on to the girls, and you could tell that they just thought that they were hot shit, and I don't know, they were definitely flirting
Do you have proof?
with the young background girls, which I do feel like is relevant because it verifies her story that
These were all consenting adults. These are not children. These are all adults. What is happening? Yeah, I'm sure SAG says no drinking on set. But they rented the bar. I'm sure people drink on set.
Dang,
You're
man,
being a
that's crazy.
fucking narc. Bro, you're being a fucking narc. Oh, Screen Actors Guild, for those who don't know. Why are you being such a fucking narc? Also, are you in big movies? Are you a superstar actor? You seem like a perpetual fucking background girl. What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, she also said she didn't know who the fuck was who, so this doesn't validate the other girls because maybe Joe didn't do shit. What?
that they are all over their young fans. And some of you guys were mad that I didn't know which person it was who came to Extras Holding. I am 90% sure that I know who this was, but it was 7 years ago. I'm not familiar with the show, so when I was seeing them, I wasn't taking a mental note, really. I am pretty sure that I know who it is, but I'm not going to throw out, like, names.
So you don't know who it is? You want to know why there's a thing with eyewitness testimony that it's not perfect because people will try to, like, please certain things. I can't remember what that fucking statistic is. It's why cases don't always rely on eyewitness testimony. That's why they really try to do hard evidence, because eyewitness testimony can be fucking iffy, wishy-washy, as well as if the eyewitness is very believable or if the fucking jury likes them. I'll tell you right now, a jury would not like this eyewitness. This is not a good eyewitness. I will tell you that for real.
The reason she's saying this is because she wants attention, and
Yeah.
it's a big thing, and she is tangentially, like, a part of it separated by several fucking years. So she's like, oh, if I hop on this train, I'll get views.
Names because I don't want to get
Saying.
Star with the 5. Thank you so
Attention
much. We're
seeking
one chat
behavior.
away.
This is how the world ends. This is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a so I don't know if it happened or not.
That's honestly, Star, that's actually fucking real. Yeah, this is so weird. Like, this is an attention grab of somebody who's saying that they were sexually assaulted. Do you have no shame? You have no shame. You have no solidarity. I hope this never fucking happens to a relative, friend, or you personally. Because you are a shitty human being and you're a terrible person. A fucking model example for women and men and NBs everywhere who are fucking victimized. Don't fucking be this person. Don't be a victim around this person because maybe they met your abuser 7 years ago and they're just gonna use it for clout.
sued. Honestly, that's what it is. I decided to make the video.
Wait, hold up.
Honestly, that's what it is.
Wait, let's. Why did she make this video sooner?
I'm not going to throw out like names because I don't want to get sued. Honestly, that's.
So then, why are you accusing 4 men of being weird? One of which is allegedly gay. Oh, but I'm gonna be sued. What? You're afraid of being sued? So you're throwing out random allegations? You do know you can still be kind of sued, right? You know that's how that works.
That's what it is. I decided to make the video because I saw how she was being treated in the comments, and it.
Sal is, from what I understand, gay. I can't confirm or deny that. I think he is gay, but I don't want to speak out of term. Not the gay allegations. Leave me alone, chat. You know what I meant? I'm not going to confirm everybody's sexuality. That's your job, chat. It's your job to confirm sexuality. It's my job to report on it and take it as my own thoughts. You're supposed to give me the content. He's gay. He came out a while ago. Thank you, Rena.
Me sad. If you have been to my page, which I'm sure you have not, I post a lot about domestic violence. My ex almost unalived me, and I post a lot about abuse in the church, and to see somebody be treated that way when they are coming forward about what happened to them.
Excuse me? I post a lot about sexual violence in the church. I post about my ex-partner almost taking my life. Joe Gatto is a son of a bitch just like them. Excuse me? Get therapy for the love of Christ. And there we go, Star Sprinter with another $4.99. That means, everybody, you know what time it is. It's time to feed that puppers. If it's your first time here, here's how it goes. I sing, that dog is already primed. It's time to feed the puppers. It's time to feed her treats. She jumped right off the bed now on the Yacht Block stream tonight. All right. Chat, are you ready? Here we go. Go, Leia, go. Good girl, Leia. Good girl. Chat loves you very much. Zaint T. You know what you just did. We'll get there. And chat, you've just won another goal. Another fucking goal, chat. Way to go, chat. You're all my little pog champs. I'm so proud of you.
Ew, don't say that.
Great palate cleanser.
Yes. Thank you, Star, for the great palate cleanser. Chat. Did I make a Tommy C? Oh, Zane, you have no idea. Chat, you're all my little pog champs. I want to thank you guys very, very much. The dog thanks you. And that means you've won another goal. If we reach 10 super chats of 5 or more, that dog gets another treat. Hey, Kairos, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Kairos.
It made me sad, and I feel like I had firsthand experience with seeing how they were all over young girls, so I found her story very believable. Other comments were saying, why didn't you post about this sooner?
Also, but she's a consenting adult. She's not a child. When you talk about sexual assault in the church, they're literal children. You're talking about child rape.
Wow, infantilizing women.
What are you doing? What are you saying? I really need to get the fucking thing so I can move this up and down instead of picking up from the coasters I have it resting on. I can't anymore, chat. What the fuck? She was a consenting adult that went to meet him. I am not throwing out that he didn't do something untoward towards her, but every moment she is consenting and flirting back. Why are we infantilizing? Okay. You know what fucking pisses me off? I'll say it because it does actually piss me off. Why do we only infantilize women? I'm gonna fucking say it. and I know it's going to suck to say that, men are raped, men are sexually abused. Why do we only infantilize women? What the fuck are we doing?
Misogyny, patriarchy, rape culture. There's a list.
Like, can Fauci get a stage mic? I would get a lapel mic. It'd be really funny. There are stream lapel mics. It's just very difficult. It's a cultural thing, and we've created this culture. Listen, I'm not saying that we shouldn't believe victims who are women. I'm just saying, like, what the why does this only get fucking like subsided for women? Like, it's actually frustrating because, ladies, femme presenting NBs, is this not fucking demeaning that people rob you of your agency all the fucking time? Like, am I the only one who really... Yes, I do know it's blame men. Don't get me wrong. Are we, like, is this insane to say that we continue to rob women of their fucking agency it also just means that, like, women can't have casual sex. Or femme-presenting people can't have casual sex. That's a terrible standard we set. You know what I mean? Like that is a terrible standard because then, you know what that leads back to the whole, like, women can't have quote-unquote rosters. Women can't sleep with multiple men. Do you understand that that's, like, the purity shit? And yes, it is predominantly white women. I do know that. They are predominantly white women are the ones that are afforded that. I do know that. I'm just moving this fucking thing. It's bothering me. Here, you could sleep with my shirt. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is part of my issue with this presentation. Now, Fauci, you know my tiny women brain cells can't understand the words you're saying. Try using smaller words while I'm cooking dinner. I have loved the stars too fondly. You've been like an OG in this chat for a very fucking long time. Fuck off. Yeah, like, in a broad context, this is really fucked, and it bothers me. And it does just bother me because I do think that I'm not a woman, I'm not a femme-presenting person, but at a certain point, is this not just demeaning that people like... You don't understand, people like this are the reason why victims don't speak up. Because they're not believed because of people like this, who conflate a slight or something they find icky akin to sexual assault. This is not appropriate. And every woman I've ever talked to about this has felt a lot of ways about this. It's very annoying to me. It's very fucking frustrating.
There are a lot of star OGs. Bar money used up.
Yeah. It's all good. Don't go to the bar. Stay here. But, like, it's something that's incredibly frustrating to me. Again, it's not like a male feminist thing. I don't want to fucking do that. It just really fucking bothers me that we're at that point where... Oh, fuck you, Pimenta, you fucking bitch. I hate you, you fucking asshole. You have that wrench for a reason, but you fuck. Stop taking my bad decisions from me. I want to get blacked out, drunk, and regret it later. Fuck me. Yeah, no, I know it's normal. I just like, yeah, I have a lot of empathy. Cloudy will make fun of me for it all the time. Listen, I haven't told this story. I interacted with a patient one time. It was recent. Patient had a traumatic brain injury. And it reverted them to like a state where people would think like they're developmentally disabled when they're not. And they got really upset. And I just started singing with them just because their favorite song was I Can Go the Distance. So I started singing with them. And they started, like, the panic attack went away. And I will say this, as a grown man, I started literally sobbing while singing. Because that shit broke my fucking heart. I'm not talking about Tyler. I have people who aren't fucking schizophrenic psychopaths who threaten people's lives who have TBIs. It's not just No. I'm also not a fucking empath. Jesus Christ. No, I like sobbed like a fucking child at one point because it's sad. It's really fucking sad. No, Tyler didn't do anything. I'm just fucking making fun of him. Which should be okay. It's free speech, bud. Remember that. Still waiting on your video, by the way. You're a little late. You're about almost 2 months late. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Maybe positioning yourself to an audience you used to hate is not working out for you yet.
Why didn't you call the police? Call the police about what, guys? That they were just being creepy? I mean, I don't know. I felt the need to come forward and just share a little bit about my experience with them, and other women are now coming forward about some creepy behavior as well. And for those who are...
Oh, come on. Like, no! Don't say that! Like, the reason they said call the police was they were slightly making fun of you, dog. Like, because it's not, like, this is not what you think. Like, I don't know. Stop robbing agency of people. Stop calling them weird when you don't know if it was sexually charged or not. And if it was, they're fucking creepy, but that doesn't mean they're assaulting them.
Allow people
curious
to be
and actually want to know more. If you go and look on Reddit, there have been threads going on for years about something with his ex-assistant, and that being the reason why he split from the Impractical Jokers.
Reddit is the arbiter
so
of truth
I think
on the
that
internet.
Yeah, listen, the assistant stuff, I don't know much about. Allegedly, that's coming out. If anybody could find anything regarding that, I would love to know. That isn't just, hey, it's on Reddit. Hey, they've talked to somebody privately. I really just don't know. Many people need to just admit they want the age of consent raised if they have an issue with someone over 18 being with an older person. Honestly, Kinga, I agree. I'll be straight up, I'm one of those people. I think age of consent should be 21. I've said this because it's just like, personally for me, a 19 to 20-year-old, you're not really an adult. You don't know what the fuck's going on in the world. At least 21 is like arbitrary enough because like you can drink at that time in this country. But again, I recognize that 18 is the age of consent. I'm not like a fucking prude about it. It's just like at a certain point, if we're going to infantilize individuals who are 18, 19, and 20 and saying they can't make fucking decisions for themselves, like, what are we going to do? Like, where does the buck stop? Where does it stop? That's all I'm asking.
There is something there. This is not the first time that somebody has talked
No. Pimenta, remember, I didn't work with him. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
about him in this way. And he even released a statement yesterday saying that he was not proud of his past behavior.
Okay.
So he is admitting, guys,
he's a scumbag.
that he did some bad stuff. Even if you don't fully believe.
But that's not admitting that he sexually assaulted that girl, though. What?
Yep.
What?
Let's just get through this TikTok because this lady is basically she's just
her. Can you sit back and think about the fact that she is a 19-year-old girl who is drunk? She is a fan of his. He's 50 years old. He puts his messages on vanish mode and invites her over at like 2 a.m. So.
But you are misrepresenting that she was talking to him all day. She's the one that's talking to him. She wasn't in the same hotel as him. Drove there. You're using the power dynamic again. Yeah, the age differential is weird. Yes, he's a celebrity. He's a fucking C-tier celebrity. What the fuck are we doing? He's not fucking George Clooney. He's fucking Joe motherfucking Gatto. He's fucking showing his titties on TV for money. What the fuck are we saying? This dude has embarrassed himself for fucking money. Thank you, Metal Man, with the 5.
Treats for the doggo.
Like, where are we? Like, this man is fucking... He has a fear of heights. I believe he has a fear of heights, and they've thrown him into his fear of heights multiple times. Like, I don't, like... It is completely normal in life that some people may have sexual encounters or relationship encounters that they have regrets about. Make no mistake about it. And you learn from that experience and you move forward. But by no means does that just make you an automatic victim. Because at the end of the day, you are a victim of your own poor judgment. And it's really inappropriate to put that on other people. Do I think a middle-aged man should hook up with a 19-year-old? I think it's you, but I also know people that have dated much older than them. Like, again, we're now just robbing people of their agency. It's gross, but it's also two consenting adults. Like, yeah. So, all of that to say, we have reached the TikTok that will probably, chat, piss you off the most. This was posted, I guess, 2 hours ago. Because somebody re-uploaded this. Just in case you guys missed it, she went private. Okay. I need chat. I need you all to be ready. Ash, are you ready? Ash, are you even there? I need somebody.
I'm here. Sorry, I was muted.
I need one of my other ops here. I need another op. Cloudy, Greg, Kat, wherever you are, I'm summoning you because I don't think Ash and I should go through this alone.
What does that mean?
This is the worst it's ever gonna fucking be. This is the worst it's ever gonna be. Oh, I'm needy? I see.
Yeah, am I not enough algae?
No. It's not that, Ash. You and I always go through terrible instances together. And I don't...
Yeah.
Yes, raise my hands like the Genki Dama, chat. I need my spirit bomb. I'm not about to crash out, but chat, you will. Are you ready, Ash?
Oh no. Just do it. Raw dog it.
I'm gonna put this on 1.25 speed, chat. Zaint T, if you're in the chat, get ready. Oh, wait, is this fucking muted? Oh, whoop, my bad.
No!
I fixed it, chat. Why was it muted? I don't know why.
Experience with Joe Gatto. Yep. So basically we drove like 3.5 hours to see him because we figured it'd be worth it because we really wanted to meet him. And I mean, everything was good and we drove really far and we met him. The show was good, everything was fine.
So both these girls met Joe, by the way. And from what I understand, they met him around 19, 20. They never say their age, but they never say that they were underage. Don't want to point that out.
But basically, I posted on my story and he like reposted it and then we kind of like started DMing. And basically, like, this is how it started. Like,
hey, user not found for the fight.
Is this better or worse than the color-coded printed screenshots?
It's not. They're not comparable. But you'll crash out in a very different way. But thank you so much. Hey,
don't hype it up too much. Let's get to it.
No, we'll get there. So here are the posts. Their Reddit story about meeting Joe Gatto. Him saying, "You were adorable. Thanks for coming. You're the silliest next time. You come. We're deaf coming again. Fantastic. Love you so much."
Okay.
Wait, Name is in waiting? Name, why are you in waiting, buddy? You of all people could just pop in.
He's been in waiting the whole fucking time. What do you mean?
Name, why are you in waiting,
the whole
dog?
time.
I don't know if I could pop in. I've just been here the entire time.
You're a mod. What's up, buddy? You're live and alive. What do you want to see? What do you want to say to the people?
Oh no,
I really joined you because you were alone, and I was like, I wonder if you'll see me.
I can't look because I have only 2 screens, dog.
I don't know what you can see.
Everybody, it's mod name. Everybody, shout outs to mod name. Name, anything you want to tell the people before we get into this?
I honestly don't know. All I know is I got distracted for a while looking up like filming and photography laws.
All right, go look up filming and photography laws, buddy.
Oh, I already did that. I
All
got
right.
distracted with it earlier when you mentioned it.
Do you want to be here for this?
Fuck it, why not?
All right, everybody, it's Names Brand Day Premiere on the Bot Block. Let's go. I would also love my fake adopted son's perspective on young people drama. I'm not going to lie.
I'll be honest, I'm out of touch with other young people, so.
What do you mean? You have to like help people go outside.
Emotional
Yeah, I go
support name.
outside, but
You go outside. The young people aren't.
Oh, God. Yeah, I love this. Yeah. I love that sometimes our mods just pop on. I think it's hilarious. One day we'll get Weaver on here.
The conversation. Yes. So after that, he ended up Venmoing us money for gas and Chipotle.
What? What the
Why?
He's just
Like,
sending the money. Why do you think he's sending the money? Why the fuck do you think he wants to smash? He wants to fucking smash. And I'm only laughing because... Guys.
I don't know how, but Pippi got her collar off, and I just see her attacking it in the corner. I'm like, God damn it.
that first sentence already just unlocked me.
They drove 3 hours. He paid for their 3-hour trip and got them Chipotle and gas. I can't, man. That's so fucking funny. Bro, sucking dick for Chipotle is wild. And it's just funny because Chipotle and gas feels like what a fucking 40, like pushing 50-year-old man thinks a 19 to 20-year-old wants. He got the cheeseburgers, man.
The notification from it.
Oh, you just have that saved?
So basically, I live in Washington State, and we were like going to visit my family there because like we were online dating for a long time, but we were going to visit my family, and we realized he had shows in Washington at the same time, so we bought tickets to his second show, and gas and Chipotle, and this is like the notification from it.
Okay, so Joe G paid you gas and Chipotle. Bro, he paid them $35, motherfucker. You're cheap, bro. Why did you only pay them? Also, what is this? You said 2 minutes ago. Shouldn't this be a screenshot?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my god, it's so fucking faked.
Also,
Ah.
why do it from the notifications, not
Yeah.
the, actual email itself?
What, did he just pay you 2 minutes ago?
Oh, because like if he showed it from the email, they would have to show the full fucking email. And it probably isn't his email.
There's no
It would be an
fucking
email
way.
from Venmo, not.
Yeah, no,
not
it's an email from
anyway,
Venmo.
But it
Oh, okay. I don't
did
know
give
if
more
I-
information.
But also,
I think.
the Chipotle, like different. Okay, so the Chipotle was $21. So what, he only fucking paid them like $14 for gas? Oh my god, it's Weaver,
Weaver.
everybody! Everybody say hello to Weaver, our emotional support Weaver. What's going on, Weaver?
I don't think we can hear you, Weaver.
Oh no, Weaver.
No.
We can't hear you, buddy. We lost him. We lost him, chat. We lost our emotional support Weaver. He's on mute. He's trying to fix it. You got this,
Yes,
Weaver.
I'm trying.
Hey,
now we
it's
hear you.
Weaver!
Hey, Weaver.
Weaver,
Hello.
how are you doing,
called,
buddy?
I came.
You know what, Weaver? We're so glad to have you. Weaver, tell the people who you are.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you. Who are
we can
you,
hear you.
Weaver? Who the heck are you?
Well, you called me, I came.
Brother,
Oh.
you are breaking
You're
up
breaking up.
hard. Irina, I saw the meme. I'll play this meme afterwards, Irina. I'm going to do it. But again, everybody, it's Mod Weaver. He is my emotional support Weaver. I am not torturing the mods. The mods like me very much. They wouldn't come here if they didn't like me. Let's get back to... So again, this doesn't look like a screenshot. I may be crazy. Well, okay. Maybe it is a screenshot because it says November 24th, 2024. This happened, what, last year, apparently?
Yeah. Not even that long ago.
This was just last year. What is this shit?
Also, like, yeah, this is.
It's okay,
how
Name.
old
I
are
know
these
you're
people?
exacerbated.
Like, how old are these people? They're like what?
19, 20 from what I understand.
So like, they're close to my age. I don't understand this.
We'll get there. Let's keep going.
Like,
it's a screenshot of the day it happened for future use. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly.
At least it had a date coincidentally.
We'll get there.
So basically, I live in Washington State, and we were like going to visit my family there because like we were online dating for a long time, but we were going to visit my family, and we were
okay, cool. W gay, LGBTQ gay, W gay.
Okay, then let's continue. What was they
realized he
trying
had
to
shows
claim?
in Washington at the same time, so we bought tickets to his second show, and I think didn't he give us free meet and greet passes? Not for that.
They went to one show and then said, we love Joe Gatto so much, we need to go to the second show.
What is it about Joe Gatto that attracts 19, 20-year-olds to him?
I don't...
Like, what makes him attractive?
Name, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
He's a wife guy?
I only just think it's because
I mean, that was one of his traits in the show. He was the wife guy. Like if he was
he
forced to
brought up his
do like
wife.
a impractical joke that would be like towards women, he would always be like, no, because my wife would be upset.
Insane.
That one for the third one. Oh. But anyways, we went to his second show and we paid for meet and greet passes.
They went to 3 shows, by the way. 3 shows. 3 triple shows. 3 fucking shows.
Dedication.
How interesting are Joe Gatto shows? If you're going to 3 of them.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It's just insane. Also, did anyone ever grab that that article for me, by the way?
I think I saw
Joe Gatto leaves Impractical Joker. Oh, I see it. Thank you, Gamer. I see you put it in media and links. Thank you.
Tickets, and he also let my dad meet him for free, so I'll put pictures of that as well. Yeah, but like this is basically us.
Yo, she's a generational fan.
This generation of fan is just insane.
She brought her dad to the man she was trying to mac on.
He's basically giving you free shit and okay, what can we just continue? Like I want to know what the fuck this is about.
We'll get there. We will get there.
Meeting him for like the second time. And basically he like wasn't being any like weird at
Did
first.
her dad hook up with him too? That's fucked up.
Can you hook me up with Joe Gatto?
Yo, her dad's like, yo, Joe, can I smash? Joe, can I smash? Tapping your dad like he's a fucking assist character in Marvel 2.
Oh no, Pippi.
He's super nice. He was like, he met my dad and we were like still DMing. He kept texting us and stuff like that, but he was texting us a lot, like a lot, like constantly, like more than he should have. And then basically, he had a show.
What do you mean more than he should have? You were texting him back! You went to a 3rd show! What the fuck are you saying?
In Oregon, and it was like a 3.5-hour drive, and
Okay, so we went to Washington, we went to another fucking show somewhere, and now they're in Oregon. They've met this motherfucker 3 times. 3 fucking
Are they
times.
like road groupies?
We'll get there.
Did me too mad in Oregon?
Weaver, no! Weaver, no! Oh, Baba Booey.
And we told him that we'd come if he let us in for free. So he told us that he was going to give us free tickets and to get them at the box office. Yeah.
To chill and get ready for the show, I figured, because can't wait to see. Wait, question. How do we get our tickets? Go to the box office and give Brianna's name. I guess we're just doxing one of ourselves. They'll be there and meet greet passes too. Deal. You're the best. I try. They are hoarding They are flirting with this man. They are flirting with these men. Both of these women. Have you ever seen that movie? What's that fucking movie with Keanu Reeves where the two women come on to him?
Oh, is it You Fucked Me?
Yes. Yeah, it's the two women that come on to him. They have sex with him, and he's cheating on his wife, and then they just fucking abuse the shit out of him. It's like a fucking weirdo horror movie. Like, what the fuck what are you doing? You're flirting.
Knock knock.
Knock knock, thank you.
My lack of movie knowledge is really hitting me.
This is insane. Well, it was before you were probably a fetus when this movie came out.
What year did it come out?
What
2015?
That's it.
What year did 2015? How old were you in 2015, Name?
So 10 years ago. Don't
Depending on the
dox his age.
I've already doxed my own age. I don't care.
How old were you?
I would have been 11 or 12, depending on the month.
Oh God, I'm in my 20s.
I know, me too. Christ. Yeah, he's Joe Gatto, though. What do you mean, damn, I was 9? Get the fuck out of this shit! No! No! You're all so young. I hate it here.
Magazine.
We forgot to say.
Oh, Weaver, you are... Weaver, you're in the Weaver dimension, buddy. Oh, that was a Weaver dimension.
I think he was saying his magazine is older than me, if I'm correct.
Oh God. Zaint. No.
Don't say that, Zane.
Hey, look. Zaint. And remove.
All right.
Don't do that. Yeah, I know.
My magazine was born in 2000.
2000? Fuck.
Yeah. Looking at that message Metal sent. Yeah. I had to learn in school because I wasn't even born when 9/11 happened.
Say this, by the way, the second time we did see him, he let us go backstage, and his backstage manager named Cha, she took us back there, and we were in a room with him for only 5 minutes. It was just a private room, and he was pretty chill. He was normal. We were just talking about the show and everything, and still nothing was weird at this time. And then, okay, back to where we're at. But basically,
so you met him twice behind the scenes, and he wasn't weird, and you're constantly flirting with him. I don't understand what's happening here. What is happening?
He let us backstage again, but this time it was for a lot longer, and it was starting to get weird. Yeah. So
what was weird?
Okay. So we went backstage and we saw him.
Okay.
And again, Cha let us backstage. Anyways, so we were in this room. It was actually bigger than the other room we were in last time. There was a whole
Brandy A with 3 months.
Brandy became a member. Brandy celebrates 3 months of membership. You'll stop making me feel like I need to go to a rest home.
You should.
I feel like this is also Nothing Burger because they're not coming out and saying it. They're just dragging out
the Nothing Burger
watch
gets
time.
worse. The Nothing Burger is gonna get worse.
Blow my fucking brains out.
Dude, in Minecraft, guess what? The Nothing Burger is about to get worse.
Can you just get to it, please?
Table of food. I mean, he had everything, and there was couches and all that. So we were just talking to him at first, pretty normal, and is when stuff started getting weird because he was telling us to kiss. Basically, he told us to kiss 3 times.
He was telling them he was trying to smash so fucking hard. He's like, can you two girls, I know you're dating, can you kiss? Can I see love win?
That is so sad.
This man, yeah, imagine the dad driving them to see him. This is so pathetic. This is pathetic all around. This is so pathetic all around. Was the dad there for this? I hope not for this part. This is so pathetic all the fuck around. It's kind of hilarious. There's no way this could be real. There's no fucking way. So horny.
Seeing other young people like this makes me really glad I, actually worked for a few years.
Yeah.
Full time and went outside and did stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Before going back to college.
100%.
So, even around me in my own college, everyone's so different than me.
Yeah, it does sound like they're thirst trapping them. Name, I'm so proud of you for being well-rounded. I'm glad me and Cloudy raised you so well. I'm really proud of my fake adopted son. Mom is very proud of you, and I'm sure wherever Daddy Cloudy is, they're proud of you too. Thank you. I didn't do shit. Yeah, because you work all day, and I had to raise the kids by myself. I can't believe you did that to me. How could you do that to me?
Claiming
I went out for
stuff happened before I even met him.
And just like not like make out or anything, but just like a normal, you know, little peck. And so we thought that was weird, but I was trying to make it not weird by just eating all of his food. I was just walking around eating his food. And I was like, so, you know.
He's trying to smash, and you guys are leading him the fuck on. This is not the same thing as a girl who is alleging sexual assault. No, I'm not parasocial. Thank you, I am a strong, independent, single mother.
He was like, kind of, like, he was just being so weird, and then he, fed me mango, like with his fingers. Like I was sitting on the couch and he was standing above me. He's like, "Do you want a bite?" And then he like fed me with his fingers, and it was really awkward. I was like, right.
Then why are you there? Why did you stay there? Why are you with him? What is happening?
Because they want free shit, apparently.
You wanted free shit. Why are you talking to him? Why are you flirting with him? Remember when I said this is the part that may make you crash out?
So then he told us to take a seat with him on the couch, so we did.
Sweetie, wear your low-cut shirt. Score Dad some merch. He'll be back to pick you up at 10.
Thank you, Olympiada. Thank you for the fucking 5. Insane statement.
And he was staring at our stomachs, and he was wondering if we had an innie or an outie belly button. And he told us to lift up our shirts, so we did. I mean, it was kind of, we couldn't not, you know. So we did, and then he asked to touch them.
You could just say no. Like, I don't...
What?
Like, what?
Excuse me?
It's like, you know, he just says, shut him our belly button. Like, oh my god.
This is such old man Riz, dude. They fell for it.
No, they were messing with him.
Oh yeah, no. He had to get out. They just corny like this dog. He just want to touch the belly button. Did he like literally just ask to look at their belly buttons and then he touched, like, apparently he touched them. Should I lie down? This is so cap. Bro, they privated this. They fucking privated and took this shit off. No wonder why.
Yeah.
And
I'm so glad they don't have the energy to get angry.
He was stroking our bellies.
He was stroking their bellies.
And that sounds so weird, but I swear to God, that's what he was doing. He was literally touching our belly buttons. But yeah, our friend was literally in the seats, like, watching the show, but she didn't come back with us, but she was like there, like we brought her with us because she wanted to come because we were telling her like, oh my gosh, we were gonna go backstage and stuff. So she saw us go backstage and things like that, but she was waiting for us and we came back and we were like, what the hell? Like we were telling her about it and she was like, what the fuck? Oh, and he kissed her on the cheek before we left. He kissed me on
You've met him 3 times. He's paid you. At this point, you're like, you are subtly escorting right now. Oh, like, this is a he is trying to make this a transactional sexual relationship. And you're buying into it. What the fuck are you doing? Do you have no self-respect? For $35 and a couple tickets, you let him touch your fucking tummy.
I mean, you took your shirt off for, was it 69 Canadian dollars?
I did take my shirt off for 69
You still don't put the shirt up. I'm very upset with you.
I haven't put a lot of things up. You're right.
The difference is
the cheek.
Yeah, he was the one in quotes in power for that.
I wasn't within my own power. I was in a position of power. I was. The power balance is all mine, chat.
That's $100 bill. Oh my god, yeah, I have a picture of it. But basically, okay, this is.
You took a picture of that day after
what I was wearing. You see it, like the red jacket with like that yellow wristband for like meet and greet passes. And this is a $100 bill he gave us. You can see I'm wearing the same red jacket with.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I think you guys were escorting. Were they escorting?
I think their parents didn't teach them
What
enough.
the fuck is happening?
Girl.
What is happening? Like, listen, respect, get your bag. I don't give a fuck. Like, fucking trick the old married man into thinking you guys are gonna sleep with them. But literally, he keeps paying you to come back. This man has got zero riz. This man is rizless. This motherfucker guy keeps hitting on 19, 20-year-olds. And only one of them fucking fell for it. What is happening? Okay, $100 seems more like something happened than the belly button rubbing. Yeah, was that what you said? $100 for belly button? This is like literally a consensual transactional relationship at this point. You are getting something out of this. Getting backstage passes, you're getting money, and you know what he's after. You are flirting back with him. There's no fucking way that you didn't know that this was going on. I'm sorry. You're not that naive. You all heard us say those jokes the first night. Yeah, they sat through the same jokes 2 more times. I didn't even fucking think of that, Metal. Holy shit.
The same wristband, it's like over there in the corner. But yeah, this is a $100 bill he gave us. He whipped it out and he said, for driving so far, for like seeing me. Also, before we went to the third show to see him, he was asking us what we were going to wear, and he was kind of saying to wear leggings. He literally said that because he sent like a picture of the weather and he said, too cold to wear a skirt, wear leggings, something like that. But yeah, like, see, he's
too cold.
That's him giving you advice.
Too cold for a shirt. Skirt. Ha ha ha. Wow, that's cold. We'll probably wear jeans or leggings. Oh, we only got 1 pair. We'll see what comes to mind tomorrow. I'm sure you won't disappoint. Wear the PJs you're in. They're fucking flirting with him!
This is just flirting.
Like, what is happening is that they are harlots Falgi,
No.
and said harlots saw a chance for more views and fame. But you know, they are stupid, so stupid.
Listen, we don't slut shame here. God knows I have no fucking right to do that. But fuck me if that's Jesus Christ, dog. That is one of the most like you're just flirting. You're just flirting.
Maybe because it's not on Snapchat, they don't know it's flirting. So many people so many people my age just only use Snapchat for like flirting and everything. So like, there just
This
might be
is
a mental
Instagram,
association to
Snapchat,
them.
whatever, but it's used on vanish mode.
I think that's Instagram. I've never seen that layout before.
This
So.
Instagram.
he said the weather for Salem, Oregon. And then he said, too cold for a skirt. I said, we'll probably wear jeans. He said, or leggings. And then he said, wear the PJs you're in. So afterwards, he felt bad because we had to drive so far to get back. And he ended up buying us a hotel, like a $200 hotel. Basically, like, this is all we really have about the hotel.
Smart, I saw, blah, 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 blah. I would love to know. Good, ha. Gonna buy us one in the same hotel as you? Haha, that's what we thought too. Smart. But honestly, I feel bad for making you do that for us. Feel bad you driving so far. We will see you. Promise to text us till you sleep.
The Bzums became a member. The Bzums celebrates 3 months of membership. We slut shaming here? If so, I don't have $20.
Oh my god. Thank you. Brother, he's texting you! And you text him, give us sleepy time texts! What the fuck is happening? This is not Instagram, this is iMessage. It's a Facebook texting app? Oh, okay. iMessage, not a Facebook texting app. It's probably Facebook Messenger. Who the fuck cares at this point? No, because it can't be Facebook because he has a check mark. He has a check. I don't think Facebook has a check.
You also have to be like Facebook friends with people to use Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I think this is Instagram.
Hotel, because like we didn't get pictures of it or anything because we were so like fed up in the moment and like excited about it.
Thank you, Star, with the 20.
but I do.
Thank you, Star. Thank you, thank you.
Because, like, obviously he's a celebrity and he was, like, spending money on us. We were like, oh my god, like, what the heck? But he was still kind of like...
Oh! They're like, oh my god, a celebrity spending money on us. We're just going to milk him for it. Oh my god, we're just going to milk him for it.
Weird in the moment, so we were like, you know. But, yeah, this is me saying, like, gonna buy us one in the same hotel as you. And then he put it in vanish mode, like he did with... Yeah, but he put it in vanish mode, he was saying stuff, and then...
Wasn't this... Okay, so this... Oh my god, what the fuck timestamp are we at?
Vanish mode, he was, like, saying, like...
This is... When do we see... So 5:30 something. Isn't it always in vanish mode?
Yeah.
Is it always in vanish mode or something?
Conversation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. They say it's in vanish mode. I thought it was always in vanish
So-
mode.
So we...
I remember them
Be
saying
wrong.
vanish mode earlier, but
Right? Like there was vanish mode earlier in one of the screenshots.
Over there. It's 100 for like, I want to see sweater. Whether jeans, he said,
This
or
is really
leggings.
unpleasant to listen to.
Oh no!
Skirt.
No, look!
I said, we'll probably wear jeans. He said,
Disappearing messages. Let me see if that pops up elsewhere.
a lot, like constantly, like more than he should have. And then basically, he had a show in Oregon, and it was like a 3.5 hour drive.
I'm gonna just mute this for a second so I can figure out where the fuck the disappearing messages go. Come on, show us the messages.
Message is not disappearing for that one.
No. Message is not disappearing. But the messages were disappearing before. You say he just started it. He didn't. The messages you showed were disappearing before. God, I hate these people.
he could have turned it
Yeah,
off
like,
and
see, he
back
set the weather
on,
for Salem,
Yeah.
but
Oregon.
at the same time, it's
And
like
then he said, too cold for a skirt.
Okay.
And said, we'll probably wear jeans
Well, yeah.
or leggings.
See,
clean.
this whole part is when the vanishing messages happens. Bro, he knows he's cheating. I don't care. He's not a predator. Not in the way that you're showing us.
And then he said, wear the PJs you're in.
So afterwards, he felt
I'm
bad
gonna speed them
because
up.
we had to drive so far to get back.
I
And
speed
he
them
ended up
up.
buying us a hotel, like a $200 hotel.
Instagram does
Basically, like, this is
vanishing
all we really
messages.
had about
Thank
the
you.
hotel because, like, we didn't get pictures of it or
But see, in this one, it's not a vanishing message. So it's after.
anything because we were so, like, fed up in the moment and, like, excited about it because, like, obviously he's a celebrity and he was, like, spending money on us. We were like, oh my god, like, what the
I
fuck?
don't
He was
care.
still kind of, like,
You guys
weird in the
need to
moment, so we were
talk
like,
faster.
you know? But yeah, this is me saying, like, gonna buy us one in the same
also,
hotel as
why
you.
were they
And then he put it in
screenshotting
vanish
the
mode like he did with.
messages, like that were gonna vanish.
Bro, they knew
Preemptively.
because they wanted to keep the deets just in case. They wanted to thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. Yes, chat. I did do that.
Yeah, but he put it in vanish mode. He was saying stuff, and then he was like saying like it's too risky for me to do that. But yeah, that's why I said smart. But basically, he ended up saying like my phone's gonna die, like but my charger's in my bag across my hotel room. Like, can you come grab it for me? Because he said that he was in the hotel right next to ours, like the hotel building, like right next door. But basically, this is him saying like he was like.
Ha ha ha. How close? Oh, really? That's good to know. Well, buildings. Oh, great. Blank for the next door? I see you. Ha ha, we see you. Wow, how'd you know? Ha ha, I know. Yeah, sure.
It's like next door. I said waving from next door because he said he was
They were waving at him.
in building next to us. But some of it was in vanish mode because he kept putting it in vanish mode because he's smart. He knows what he's doing.
So we're
But
at
it's
the
not.
hotel.
It's not in vanish mode there. That message isn't in vanish mode. Hold up.
I said waving from next door because he said he was.
No, it's
This
not.
isn't in vanish mode. Come on, ladies.
in building next to
You know,
us.
like,
But some of it was
it's-
in vanish mode because he kept putting it in vanish mode.
It's so hard. It's so easy to just tell. It's right on the bottom. It would tell you.
TikTok has a very low bar for like evidence shit. I've noticed. A lot of times I've noticed in a lot of these TikTok dramas, they have a very low bar for evidence, and it is like somewhat frustrating to me.
Yeah.
Because he's smart. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So we're at the hotel at this time, the one he bought us, and he's still texting us, and he is asking us for videos of us kissing, making out, nudes. I mean, all of that. But all of this.
You don't have any of this, and honestly, I believe you sent that. I'm gonna keep it a buck, chat. You know what? I'll turn the light back on so you can see my beautiful face when I say this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They 100% sent those to him. They 100% sent that to him if he asked for it. That's what I believe.
This was in vanish mode. Yeah, and he like he knows what he's doing. I swear to God, guys. And he was just.
He literally paid for the middleman. That is raw. That's raw, buddy.
Like he clearly had intentions of like doing inappropriate things like that late at night.
It wasn't inappropriate, motherfuckers. He paid for your hotel room. You are consenting adults. You let him touch your belly buttons. You were trying to milk him for all he was fucking worth. I bet you two aren't even fucking dating.
Okay, let's not go.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm just mean. I'm being mean for mean reasons. I'm just being mean.
Erasure.
By erasure, indeed. No, I'm kidding. They're only showing messages out of order, and then it's reappearing and disappearing mode. Yeah, it's out of order. Exactly.
Putting us in a hotel room like right next to his like building.
You know what? You know what, Ash? If they're dating, they'll kiss right now. No, they didn't do it. It's so fucking mean.
Shut up. You played the video.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Is like not only that, but we did take a picture of one of the things he did send us in vanish mode, and he called us good girls. So that was when we were.
Yeah, what'd you send him? Didn't sleep yet. If you ain't tired, neither are we. We could text all night. We have all the time in the world for you. What are you typing? You fuckers are playing with him. You guys are playing the game. You're teasing the bait. Yeah, you're just sexting. You're just sexting!
Here in the hotel, and
good girls, if we're staying with you. Yeah, this is a break. Right? They deleted something.
Mm-hmm.
They deleted something. Chat, I'm not wrong. I'm never.
Literally edging the Gatto.
Never miss, chat.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Awesome.
kidding. Edging on your gat like a Joe, yeah. You're
Please
so
stop.
skibbity.
No!
You're so Phantom
That's a brain rot.
Tax. I just
Or
want to
Brett
be
being
your
here.
old man Rizzler.
Stop.
But again, what the fuck is this? If we're staying with you. Insane statement.
we obviously were saying we could text all night because we wanted to talk to him. He's one of my favorite celebrities. Not really anymore.
I'm just gonna let that hang in the air. Favorite celebrity, Joe Gatto.
I still don't understand why Joe Gatto, of all people, as a favorite celebrity.
I don't know.
Yeah, so obviously we were like caught up in the moment, and come on now, we're lesbians and like we don't like men, so we were kind of like.
They're just leading him on. Wow.
Yo! They're like, we're lesbians. We would never sleep with a man. We would never accept any of these gifts from a man.
And yet they accepted a decent amount. Like, what?
Bro!
Accepted his money.
They accepted his money.
Whatever.
They let him touch their tummies. They may have sent nudes to him, but guys, they're just lesbians. Also, why does he know that they're in PJs? Guys, toxic lesbian strike again, chat.
Photos of themselves in their BJs.
The toxic lesbian strike again. Oh God, to all my gay chatters here, to all my lesbian chatters, you need better representation, not these two. Oh, listen, I'm gonna say they may be gay, but 35 is 35. I ain't straight, but 35 is 35. Oh, Pimenta, I don't know what they were thinking, dog. I don't know what they were thinking. I love my fucking lesbian chatters. You guys fucking kill me. I fucking love you guys. Uh.
But yeah, this is when we were like, So he was literally basically begging us to come over to his hotel, saying that he'll sneak us around the back so none of his, people on set would see. And he was literally just trying everything with the charger, with, just asking us in general. Are you gonna come over? Are you gonna come over? We're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that because, we're not.
You never said that. Wait. What are they gonna say?
Like, obviously, we're not gonna go over there to a 50-year-old hotel room in the middle of the night.
We knew what he wanted.
Yeah, obviously, that's what he wanted.
He was asking us for nudes. He wanted us.
Yeah.
And we decided not to go over there.
Obviously, because we were like, this is crazy. Like, he only has a wife and kids. Like, this is.
Yeah, but you went to 3 of his shows.
You already escalated to the part where you let him touch you and give you money, and you probably sent him nudes.
Yes,
So
100%.
now
100%.
you're just trying to save face.
This is not what Chapel Rowan was talking about in Hot to Go.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with people my age.
You should be. As a straight man, I'm glad they're gay. Metal, no.
Insane. And this is all recent. This isn't 2023. This is 2024. Like
in December 2024.
I have
What do you mean? Chapel didn't Hot to Go was Chapel Rowan, right?
Yeah.
See, not wrong, singer.
You see the date. It says Salem, December 26, 2024. This is when he bought his hotel, the night he bought his hotel. And this is at the show. He put us pretty close, too. And this is kind of we'll put some, more text messages that were kind of,
that we have,
yeah. This one, he's...
Haha, go to bed. I do. Just kidding. Ha, I'm in bed. Ha. We're talking to you. Oh, Brie. Ha ha ha. You really miss me? We both do, yes. My girls. Oh my god! Ah! 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 Guys, they're just gay. Guys, they're lesbians. They would never, ever. Pimenta, I'm a gay man. Trust me. Base, Pimenta. Based. What the fuck is happening? Stop.
This one, he says, I'm in bed, and then he says, oh, Brie, you really miss me, huh? My girls. And this, he said, can we come?
Hope this wasn't our last time seeing you, she says. Hope it wouldn't be. You ladies are chill.
Come tomorrow, because this is when we were trying to come get him to let us in for free. And then he said, tonight, not tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow. That's what he said.
Haha, we're glad to hear that too. We love seeing and talking to you. Make us happy. Happy to make you smile. I owed you from the last time. Now you owe me. Oh, but give me the gift card so we're even. Can we please come tomorrow? Tonight. I mean tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, this is just... I understand why you were asking for help with this one.
Yeah.
More people.
This is the one where everybody crashes out because this is the most off the rails, Delulu, the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life. This is painful. What did you mean by that exactly?
This is more painful than the actual physical pain I feel right now from being outside.
This is insane. At least they didn't print the messages. Pimenta, there's still time. There's still time, buddy.
He says right there. And he's just saying some weird stuff, he said, now you owe me. So guys, this is basically our experience with Joe Gatto. He basically wanted us to come over and wanted us to do the dirty. But that girl who did post about the sexual assault allegations, this is not a video about him sexually assaulting us in any way, shape, or form. Nothing physical happened. It was nothing at all. Nothing. But, we're not going to share opinions on that. In my opinion,
don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened. No one will know what happened. Honestly, my opinion, believe the victim first. I'd rather believe them over a potential
are they
sexual
sunburned?
assault.
Especially at what happened to us.
Yeah, because obviously
bronzer.
He's not a great man, and what we should be
They
focused
use
on
too
is not
much.
teenage girls going to his hotel. What we should be focused on is a 50-year-old man
I don't know, it just
inviting
doesn't
teenage
look
girls
right.
to hotels.
Oh my god, you're all consenting adults, you stupid fucks.
She's
You
not a
stupid
teenager.
fucks. You're, I don't fucking, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucks. Not you, Ash. You're wonderful and lovely, and I care about you very much. Shut the fuck up. Ash, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just you were consenting adults, you were leading it on, you were paid, you're escort. At this point, you're just escorting. At this point, you are escorting.
instead of escorting, it's almost like OnlyFans with extra steps. Except if it wasn't for the one instance of like him touching like their belly, it would have just been OnlyFans with extra steps.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, OnlyFans with extra straps. But
Wait. They said he never touched them.
Well, I thought he.
But
yes, but then
he touched their belly.
You caught that too. I was just about to say that. They're like, oh, he never touched us inappropriately, so you consented to be touched. Ladies, you wonder why they deleted this. You wonder why this was deleted? Now you know why. Now, I know there's like an other allegation that hasn't come out yet, from what I understand. I don't know where that is, so I can't speak to that. Joe Gatto. Okay, so this is a Twitter post that's, let's see. Joe Gatto leaves Practical Jokers, and TruTV immediately banned several episodes involving him in risque scenarios. Most of which I assume him touching women. You can't tell me that he wasn't legal trouble for misconduct with this info, and everyone knew about it. Okay, so following Gatto's departure from the show in December 2021, 8 episodes from the show were pulled from broadcast. The only one of these episodes still remaining on Max. Since 2022, 2 additional episodes have been pulled from broadcast. 2 other Oh, thank you so much,
Metalman 87 became a member.
You know what? That's fucking baller. Thank you, Metal, for becoming a member. Since 2022, 2 additional episodes have been pulled from Hulu, and 1 episode resumed airing in reruns on TruTV. While most of these episodes can be purchased on Amazon Prime Video, they cannot individually be purchased and are only sold through their respective full seasons. But it doesn't specify why. We don't know why. I don't have these episodes, so I don't know why specifically.
It could be that people were they didn't get like when you show people on TV, you have to get a sign off to show them. It could be that they didn't get sign offs, and the people that came forward like, hey, I didn't agree to be in this episode. It could be that.
This is the site Showbiz Cheat Sheet. I've heard of this one. Like long friends embarrass each other. Gatto made headlines at 3031. More serious than the usual message announcing leaving the Jokers. Certain episodes of Impractical Jokers are reportedly missing amid his exit. Reasons are unclear. Showbiz reached out to TruTV. Yeah, they never responded, so we don't know why they were removed. One of them did report Gatto disguised as a shopping mall massage chair rubbing on people. The other showed the comedian kissing shoppers. So it could be related to his just misconduct. Again, there are allegations by a former staffer. I think there's like allegedly a TikTok coming out or some shit like that. Or Tranquility to read. No, I'm fine, guys. I'll be very honest. There's just a lot of stuff that I'm really unsure on a lot of this stuff. But a lot of what we've seen so far, aside from the initial allegations, just the bar keeps being lowered and lowered. If there's new stuff regarding the former staffer to come out, we'll definitely like revisit this. But, like, I can't... Is Joe Gatto inappropriate around women? Yes. He is inappropriate. He cheated. He stepped out of his relationship. It's very scumfuck behavior. But is he a sexual predator? Is he, like, a fucking serial abuser? Nothing is proven
never
that.
know.
Right? He may be, but not around some of these women, yeah. The 19-year-old individual, the blonde lady that we first saw, has the strongest case, but there's so much inconsistency. Again, why are we infantilizing women? I'm not here defending the guy. I'm calling out the fact that it seems like we always just infantilize women. They don't have their own agency, and that's really not helpful. Yeah, he's guilty of being a fucking scumfuck cheater. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's what name?
He's a lot of things, but he didn't break any laws from what we could at
Yeah.
least definitively know.
He's a creep. He's a weirdo.
A 50-year-old man that wants to smash.
What the hell are you doing here? You just got guest tickets. But chat, that's the end of the stream. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I want to give a big special shout out to Weaver and Name for the first on-air debut. They've probably been on air before, but we will say it's their first on-air debut. I want to thank you all very, very much. Yeah, again, like, Joe Gatto is a fucking a sex pest in the like colloquialism of he's being weird around people when he's horny. But like, I don't have proof. Please show proof. I want to thank everybody very, very much. I'm going to send you guys over to Core because he's streaming right now. Thank you all. Wait. Before we leave, chat. Before we leave, Rena is right. Rena's very right. I didn't show. Rena's silly. Let me fix that. I am so sorry, Rena. My beloved Rena. I apologize for everything I've ever done. We're going back to the screen, chat. Wait. For Mod Rena, we're going to do it. Pack watch. Camera watch. Window open. Know the work rules. I'm 50 years old. What a bang. Oh my, you're so sweet.
Be sure to give Name and Weaver their allowances.
I will. Thank you, Star, for the $1.99. They can split the $1.99 each. I'm 50-year-old. What a bang. Hello, human resources. Inappropriate. Thank you, Mod Rena. Justice for Rena. I gave justice for Rena. All right, chat. Goodbye, everybody. It's so nice seeing you. Goodbye.